All right. So some of you sent me what you wanted to do
Hey
for
guys,
your
you won't believe
downtime.
this. I got Chinese food.
I'm not gonna lie, I've just been eating chicken this entire time on mute. Y'all are up to some wild shit. For shame for all of you.
Yeah.
So anyways, guys,
some of you sent what you wanted to do for your downtime for the week. Some of you didn't. For those of you who didn't, we will go ahead and go over that now. Let me see.
because I know I
believe...
did not, because you said that you would send me like how much downtime we had and like what we could do.
I thought I told everybody that it was a week.
No,
Yeah,
told
you
us
said
weren't
there
having
might
us
be a
go
week,
on.
it might be 2 weeks. I have to go and confirm it, and then you never came back. At least
I
to me.
apologize. So you'll have 7 days for your long rest, and then there will be additional days that you'll have downtime, but those will be RP'd.
Okay.
So this long rest
RPing?
will be like kind of like the general stuff that you would normally do, your job or like going out through town, stuff like that. Trying to like train, do anything like that.
Sweet.
I used the downtime to go on therapy sessions.
Dang.
Keep
And
myself
work out.
zen.
I believe, yeah.
Was dealing with his problems in a healthy manner.
That's
We'll go
crazy.
through one at a time. I don't know if all of you want your downtime stuff to be said in chat or if you want it like texted to you privately. I guess it would be up to you guys.
I'm all for it. I could care less.
What about you, Hank? Because you got a lot on you.
Yeah, I had a lot of stuff. Some of it I am okay with saying out loud, but some of it obviously I would rather not. So whenever you get to me, just let me know, and I can.
So like the courting Allegro thing, you want that in private or do you want that?
That's not on the list. First of all,
I'm looking at
Watch.
right there.
No. He's why would I be courting Allegro? I can just watch him and Wesley from the closet like I usually do.
What the
Bounce on it super style.
Super style! Super
style.
style!
Oh, that's really good.
That's my invention, by the way. Patented.
Yeah, that was
Stupid style copyright.
Yeah. No, it's super style.
Super style copyright.
Yeah.
Yeah, stupid style's mine, and then he
Yeah.
coined super style because the superhero campaign.
Gotcha. All right, so then why
Oh
I'm
my God,
responding
we're
to
gonna
your
die.
text. Yes, because I have to respond to all of these.
But yeah, no. So the kind of like the first half of what I got there, I'm cool. Well, yeah. The first half of that I'm cool sharing, but then obviously like the part 2, I'd rather not. We can. But that is kind of dependent on part 1, if you see what I'm saying.
Got you. I'm sending you some stuff now for part 1.
Mhm.
Let's see.
Okay, sick.
What I'm sending you here is a response to the entirety of the like first tick that you have, not the second one of what you want to purchase.
Oh, careful.
Gotcha,
It's Lyme disease, man.
Yep. Okay, very cool. Then yeah, that will prompt part 2.
Cool. Wesley, what do you want to do for the 7 days of downtime? It is your long rest.
I think for the most part he will be working, accepting calls and working with clients. Not obviously going to court. He can't present himself to court right now.
Right.
So, but he would be like doing the clerical, I suppose, work is what you would call it. I don't know.
Got you.
And then he would probably spend some time with Allegro, making sure he's healing properly after all of his burn injuries. And then some other stuff which I will DM.
Okay. Okay. George, what would you like to do?
I sent you a question. Well, I'm actually sending it now. I need to know that there's no D's in it because I was too lazy to copy and paste it every time. So you're on your own with that. Handlers.
I know what you're saying. Yeah.
Okay.
That is
George
the answer to your
does. I'm assuming there's like. So is. Do I actually? You know what? No. Here's what I'm going to do. George is going to go buy himself a motorcycle.
Go buy yourself a motorcycle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I want a cruiser. I want like a Nighthawk or something, like a Honda Nighthawk. You don't know what that is, but I want like a. I don't want like a Harley. I want like a fast bike.
Okay, well, let me see how much one of those would cost in 2045.
Depends on inflation, but probably like 16 to 24K.
Which specific bike would you want?
Hold on. Actually, you know, while I'm looking up what bike I want, because there's a specific one I'm looking for, there's another thing I want to do. Obviously, I'm hitting my workouts. Once I get the bike, I'm planning on driving out of the city to find some public land with like a berm and practice my shooting out of the way of watchful eyes. But George is also going to go to, I'm assuming there's like a pound or like an animal shelter in the city, or a couple of them.
Yeah.
Then George is going to go there and hang out with the dogs and see if one of them like sticks out to him.
Okay. Well, let's see. So then you will end up going to the pound or an animal shelter, looking around for dogs. Is there any specific dog that you'd be looking for, or you're just like, let's see what sticks out?
I mean, like anything that's a mutt that is a cross between like large working dog breeds, not working by border collie. I mean, like a German Shepherd, a Husky, a Pit Bull, a Cane Corso, an Anatolian, something large and that requires like a lot of energy. It requires a lot of movement.
A golden retriever.
Fuck
no. Give me a luck roll. So just a
Alright.
D20.
I sent you the bike I want, by the way. Luck roll. Let's just
Please
see.
give him like a little chihuahua.
Is that C luck?
No, it would just be just a
Or just a
D20 roll.
D20?
So it'd
Okay,
be
yeah.
exclamation point R space 1D20.
Hold on, I prepared for this, guys. I have the D. Or wait.
You have the what?
What? Stop.
Ooh.
Alright,
I didn't
God
say any.
damn it. A 7.
Oh, you can have my session inspiration.
We don't do
There
that
is
here.
no assistant inspiration.
I'll take it. Thanks. Perfect.
A 7. You do.
You don't remember what a dog is.
Through the pound, you see there's lots of dogs. Not a whole lot of really big dogs. There's smaller ones like Chihuahuas, Beagles. You see a few mutts, mixed breeds. The closest to what you are looking for, you come across, is a poodle.
Yeah, absolutely not.
They tell you this poodle had been used for duck hunting.
Yeah, I mean, I'll hang out with him and throw like a ball for an hour with him outside so he gets some exercise, but I'm not. I'm leaving. I'm out of here. I don't want a poodle.
Dude, poodles are fantastic. Okay, whatever.
No, they are not. What?
Not like
They're terribly behaved animals.
No,
And most of them
okay.
are inbred.
Hold on. Well-bred
Whoa,
poodles.
hey,
not like,
hey.
No, yeah, like if you
No, that is true. Most poodles are inbred. Like they have severe genetic issues. A
yeah,
lot of
not
poodles
okay,
do.
but well-bred
No, I know.
poodles were originally bred to be duck dogs.
I don't need a duck dog. That, you know? I'm not
He doesn't
fighting
need a-
ducks. I'm fighting
Whatever.
humans.
He's fighting people. He's trying to find a killer. And a poodle doesn't scream killer.
Your bike, by the way, will cost. I'm getting the price for it right now.
500 cigarettes.
No.
You're looking right around, depending on the type that you're wanting. Let's see, because you wanted the.
I want the 1250, which is the highest CC they got.
Ooh, okay. You're looking at right around 15,000.
Cool. All right. What kind of dealership is this? I would have liked to be looking through like secondhand stores or like secondhand shops, but looking for a like new bike. So am I at like I don't want to go to a normal dealership. Am I at like a mechanics or something?
Yeah, we'll say you're at a mechanics that gets secondhand bikes. The one that you're looking at is one that someone had sitting in their garage for a few years and decided to just never use.
Can I do what check would I do to try to haggle?
That would be a persuasion or deception, depending on how you want to haggle with the guy.
Okay. Can I get a brief description of this man I'm buying from?
You
What's his
walk up
name
to the
and
dude.
Family history.
Is he a
No family
Virgo?
history, but his name is Frank. He's got a real thick mustache and
Nice.
a deep Southern accent. As
Nice.
you walk up to him, and he goes, "What can I buy? What can I get for you? Looking
Yeah,
to
so
buy or just shopping around?"
That bandit that you got over there, the 1250, it caught my eye, man. It's a beauty.
Yeah, had it here for a few months.
Where'd it come from? What are the miles on his engine good and stuff?
It was abandoned by its owner. Only rode a few times.
Huh.
It's got less than 150 miles on it.
Damn, okay. What's the price tag?
Right now, we're going for 20,000.
20. All right. How about this? I only got about 16K to my name at the moment, but I really want this bike. I'm planning on getting an upgrade in the future, a second one. You think that maybe we could work on that price a little bit, get a little bit lower, and I promise you I will be a returning customer. If this thing needs oil, needs a tune-up, needs a mechanic, I'm no good with that kind of stuff. So I'll bring it right to you, and I don't mind paying a premium. I can see by your hands, which I've never seen calluses that big, man. You're evidently a good mechanic.
Never seen calluses that big.
Oh my god, your calluses are like so big.
Oh my gosh.
Roll me. Is it this persuasion or deception? Like, are you being
Persuasion.
honest with the guy?
No, I want
All
to come
right.
back. He seems chill.
Yeah, go ahead.
God, I hope I typed that
DM, did
right.
you not hear him riz up the calluses?
Why do I keep rolling sevens, bro?
I will give you my session inspiration.
There's no session inspiration.
Sounds good.
Don't you
Easy
get
session
advantage?
inspiration. Oh no, that's perception. I think. Wait. Hold on.
With
It's
your
a-
7, he just kind of
I
chuckles.
should have done deception. I should have done deception. I have +5 deception. No.
I thought
Man, if you weren't serious.
I have not -2 to persuasion. I didn't remember.
I thought
He
you
just
have an
chuckles.
automatic that helps.
Could we retcon? Meant to say that you were
No.
lying this entire time?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to always check your sheet before rolling.
Yeah.
He chuckles and he says, "Sorry about that, but that's a rare find right there. Unfortunately, I can't go any lower than 18."
18 sounds good. You guys have helmet, jacket, gloves? You guys got that in there? I'm not looking for anything fancy, just something that's going to cover me while I ride.
You can check the lost and found if you want.
All right, we'll do it. So 18 for the bike and let's say 3 items from the lost and found.
Sold.
All right. I shake his
I'll
hand.
get the paperwork together. We'll sign it over.
Sounds good. I'll go check that lost and found out while you're drafting that up.
Heal him and take the bike.
Do it.
Like Dark Kermit and on my shoulder right now.
Don't
Kill
do it,
him.
George. Be a good
Kill
guy.
him.
It's important to be a
Take
hero.
the bike.
We're heroes,
Do it.
George. I'm the angel on the shoulder.
I'm gonna roll
Pick up Taco
D20
Bell
for
on the way
luck.
home. Pick up Taco Bell on the
double
way
shoulder.
home.
Guys, I'm gonna end my life if I keep rolling like
We
this.
can't say that. We can't say that. We can't say that. We can't say that. Woo!
The number 13.
Oh shit, you're right.
Dude, even after 3 rolls, it still doesn't add up to a 20.
No, that's
That
bad.
does suck.
That's remarkable.
What about like if we include the last sessions too? Have you
No,
actually...
seriously, I've been rolling like this for every session. I have not gotten a double-digit roll that's not an attack roll the entire
Hold
campaign.
on.
And Baldur's Gate 2, I'd like to.
You weren't,
Yeah,
even,
bro.
you weren't even hitting the attacks you were doing. What are you talking about?
No, I hit 2 of them. I missed 1. With the
Wait, you guys?
There you go,
hit
Hank.
your
Those are
attacks?
updated prices for what you want.
Maybe if you try typing,
Whoa.
man, maybe your luck will change. I don't know.
Where are the updated prices? What?
Oh, well,
that's for
wild.
Hank.
Oh.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
What do I find? Do I find anything in the Lost and Found?
In the Lost and Found, you do find a biker's jacket as well as a helmet, and it's pretty scuffed up.
That's fine. I do not care about that at all. As long as it like isn't completely broken, I'm gonna grab those and I'm gonna head back to Frank and see if he's done with the paperwork.
Yo, I forgot to remute
What's
my
the
mic,
third
so
item
my
that you
stream
took?
has just been listening to me chew this entire time. I'm gonna cry.
I just realized I put those prices in wrong because you did not want ×5 of those.
Oh yeah. Also, 80 rounds is a difference of $10,000. That's wild.
So it should not be that much. I put it
Bro,
into the
bullets
system.
are
was
like
gonna
That's
say.
what
50
it-
cents. Wait, what?
They're 50 cal bullets.
Well,
so-
for 50
Oh,
cal. but-
never mind. That's like 300 a pop. Yo.
yeah, because you
Yeah.
went from 20 rounds to 100 rounds.
Oh
Yeah,
no,
okay.
that would cost you a couple
Okay,
thou.
yeah.
That would cost
That
you a
probably-
couple
Yeah.
thou.
Yeah, so that would actually make sense.
Okay, alright. Guess I don't need 100.
Yeah, price per round is $30 to $80.
Anyone want a dumpling?
Oh, 30 to 80.
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Throw me one.
Yeah, pass me one.
Yeah. There you go. I'm gonna pass it around.
Push it
the
to the
Well-
mic, please.
Yeah.
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 push-
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So you
What
sign
about
you
the
sign
organ? We pay the
the
postage
for it, right?
paperwork. I'm assuming you pay this man in cash.
Yeah.
So
Or
you go ahead and
fat
deduct
water
the
hunters.
18,000 from your
How do
sheet.
how do I take it away from other possessions?
You would just go in and edit it.
There's no button to like edit it.
You just click on it. You literally just click on the words,
Oh,
and then it'll bring up
Oh.
the edit.
I've been wondering how to do this for so long. Thank you.
It's okay.
So
No problem.
29050 minus 18 is 11050. Sounds good. All right, thanks, Frank. I'm gonna knock down the visor on the bike and fucking peel out. Go to the desert or the grasslands or whatever is nearest. Go practice my gunplay, and then I'm good.
Gotcha. Hold on one second.
I can't wait for my turn because y'all are gonna get so mad at me and it's gonna be so funny.
I'm getting that
I
pricing
would like to
readjust
get
for you,
married
Hank.
to Wesley.
No, you're good. For the benefit of posterity and on YouTube and
There you
also on stream, I'm trying to purchase weapons semi legally. There we go. Okay, that's
It's not legal, guys. It's not legal at all.
semi legally.
It's
is that with-
America. It's always legal, baby.
True.
Oh, sorry. Is that with 20 rounds?
You want it with 20 rounds instead?
Yeah, I guess I don't need 100. I was just trying to be. I didn't think they were gonna be that crazy.
All right, give me 1 second.
50 BMG is not cheap, folks.
No, it really ain't, dude.
There we go. Getting the new total.
You know what everyone wants to do in D&D? Budgeting.
Not a whole lot of a price difference.
Oh, really?
There you go.
Yeah, no, that goes to doable.
Yeah, so you'd be looking at we'll say average it out to 18
Okay,
Um,
that works.
Oh, wait. There's one more thing I want to do. I
Can
just want
I-
to text Wesley and say that we got to talk.
Okay.
That's it. Sorry. forgot
can
about
I have told Hank that if he needs money, he could ask me, because I know he's been buying ammunition.
I don't see why not.
Yeah, I'll, like, shoot him a text after the battle, and, like, once I'm at home, I'll be like, hey, Hank, and not on my phone, on, like, the secret phones. Hey, Hank, I know you've been, supplying us with supplies and stuff. If you ever need any help, just shoot me a text, and I'll get back to you as fast as possible. Thank you. With, like, a heart emoji, and then a little cup of tea emoji.
Hank's just gonna reply with just all lowercase. Yeah, were you looking for guns?
By the way, Allegro types with punctuation, with, like, correct grammatical structure, like, just so you understand. No, I just know that, like, you've been supplying Everly and yourself and probably George now, and that can get expensive, so I don't know what you do for work. ... Send.
He's just gonna reply, thanks, I got it covered.
Alright, just wanted to offer, have a good night, with an exclamation mark, and then, like, a smiley face. Not like
He's just gonna reply with a thumbs up
Yeah.
to the message.
Allegro,
Very
are you
dry
going to
accent.
bed?
It's not our turn yet, Wesley. Go to the corner.
All right, Wesley. Remind me what you said you wanted to do again, because I see what you messaged me. Obviously.
Yeah, I wanted to do basically work on clients for shit and shit.
Right.
What?
That's my
Give me a
law
luck
firm.
roll for that.
A
Oh my
luck
God.
roll? Can I?
Yeah.
Can it be intelligence?
No. The luck roll will be for your clients.
Oh, for the clients. Oh, okay.
Yeah, they'll see how, like, if you get any, like, business.
So I'm doing good, guys. Business
Oh,
is booming.
Jesus.
Physical business isn't great, but you received 2 Craigslist posts again.
Well, describe them.
Sorry. One of them is the same person from before who talked about how they're in financial trouble from the bank. They said that this is the 6th credit card that's been declined, and they don't understand why, because once they max it out, all they do is, like, cancel the card and get a new one, and that should be fine. And now the banks are suing them.
You've got a Mensa member looking for legal help, it seems.
Yeah.
And then the second person is reaching out to you for special favors.
What kind of special favors?
They're asking how much an hour do you charge currently.
I sent him my rates.
What are your rates?
It's like 1,200 an hour.
You just get a message back that goes, damn, must be some pretty good head, and he sends you an address.
I was not expecting that.
I was.
I was.
Yeah, special
was-
favors. What else could that possibly be?
I thought he
How's that
wanted guns.
Bro is trying to get bounced on stupid style.
That's what your mom told me
Wesley's
last
gonna
night.
save
Super
that
style.
address.
Do you have a Ouija
Super
board?
style.
Crazy style, even.
Wesley's gonna save
Bamboozled
the address,
style.
by the way.
You said you do what?
I saved the address.
Okay.
Yeah. And then is that it? We got nothing else. No actual
Oh.
clientele.
Unfortunately, that's it. The 5 is
Okay.
really, really low.
Then
The
he's
firm has
just
been
gonna-
struggling for a while now.
I can't imagine why.
I mean,
I
with a name
will-
like that, people should be flocking to it.
Really should. I'm gonna be doing, like, practicing my powers that's what I'm gonna try and do with the rest of the time that I have left. And then there's the other thing. When do I get George's like text?
Text.
Yeah.
We'll say probably in the middle of the week.
Okay. I'll respond back and say, shoot me a time. I'll try and make it work.
My place, rooftop, midnight, 2 nights from now.
Oh my god, Allegro just sent him the same text. Crazy.
and we'll say 2 nights from now will be the end of the like 7 days, so it'll be the end of the week. That way, like, we start doing the RP for the other like bits of downtime that you guys do.
That doesn't interfere with anything
That will not interfere
in my
with
schedule.
anything.
Okay, cool.
Nope.
Sweet.
All right, Allegro. I see what you're sending me
Allegro.
now on stuff you want to do.
Yes. Can I do? Is that too much, or can I do all those things? Probably.
No, you can do all those things. That's not a lot. You do your job for 5 days.
Yeah.
You said you will-
On like in like the middle of the week after a really late night text, late night flight, I get back and I'm gonna send Wesley text that just says "you up," with a question mark.
Oh God.
And by the way, it's not like you like the letter; it is spelled out. You up.
You up. Wesley,
yeah.
late one night, we'll say
Wait, let me find
around
let me find
around
the
like
emoji
11.
Let me find the emoji he sends. Hold on.
You receive you up on your phone.
Hold on, I need to add the emoji. Hold on. It's.
We'll say this.
It's this emoji.
We'll say this is after you receive the message from George. This would be like a day later.
Okay.
Sends us the smirking face emoji.
How do you respond?
Wesley's going to type back, also grammatically correct. Yes, I am awake. Did you need something?
Alexis sends a text back and go, wanna come over and watch a movie? With like a question mark.
Netflix and chill or Hulu and
movie
commitment?
movie is in quotation marks.
Yes, I'd love to go see a movie.
No, not
Which
go-
movie is it going
No,
to be?
not go see. Alexis said
I'm
dot,
on-
dot, dot.
he-
Like watch a movie, and then he's gonna put like around it like quotations around watch a movie, and then like send like the smirky face again.
Wesley's response is going to be, what is the emoji? I can't tell.
Oh my god, do you want to come
I
over and make out?
upgraded
Do you
my
want
phone
to?
yet.
Do you want to come over and make out? And he's gonna send that.
It's too late. I already... the text after that is, I'm already on my way. Pick out a movie.
Well, now you have to pick out a movie, Allegro.
He's gonna do a real throwback. The 2024 movie Twisters.
Which is just a sequel to Twister.
Perfect.
Yeah.
There's more of them now.
There's more than
Plural.
now. Yeah, Glenn Powell. There's like a whole story now. Yeah.
Twinsters.
We're gonna watch Twisters. It's the fourth
Twisters.
movie.
It's with snakes.
There's one called Twisters. Oh no, she coming, and like it's really good.
Oh no,
Oh, no, she's coming.
There's multiple meanings behind that, obviously.
Is it really that obvious, or?
I thought it was.
Oh, okay. So we macking or what?
You're gonna make me spit out my tea. God damn it.
What's happening?
I don't know.
Literally, the
feel
last session, you were like,
spicy.
"I hate Wesley.
No,
we
that was-
cannot trust
no, that
him."
was 2
And
sessions
now
ago.
you're.
Yeah.
Now we're.
No,
No.
it makes sense if you know Allegro's backstory. I don't think.
I do know.
Mommy issues.
No.
Dude, I feel that. Everyone,
I think
every
it's
time someone
daddy
brings up my
issues.
dead mom, I just immediately start making out with them.
That's true. That's not even a lie.
No, it's true.
It's like a cheat code. If you want to make out with this guy, all you gotta do is talk about his dead mom.
So your mom.
Yep.
Jesus.
Been to your mom's grave recently? Come
Oh
here.
God! Don't say that.
Get over here.
No, cause don't say that. Cause
You know I love it when you talk like that. Get over here.
No, don't say that. Cause part of
That's what I do when I'm having a dry spell.
part of Allegro's plan is to go see his mom at the end of the week.
You can't say that. That's
No,
canceled.
I
definitely can say that. You're actually doing stolen valor. I have a real dead mom.
Stolen
my
valor?
God.
You're
Oh
doing
my God!
dead mom stolen
you're like-
valor.
You're hopping on in stolen valor style.
Oh my
Yeah,
God!
man. Oh, fuck.
Oh my god.
Can we clip that?
That's gonna have to be clipped. That's gonna
That
have
was
to be clipped.
insane.
Oh, that was so good.
I was not prepared
Oh
for that.
my God!
If I could give information, I would. You know what?
You can.
You can't.
You're acting like you don't have that ability.
Flint, I can't do inspiration because that's not in this game. But when it comes to combat next time, I'm going to let you pick what place you are in combat. Like you just get to choose.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's hot. Oh, that's hot.
Dude.
Dude,
Damn.
I think
That was so
it's all
funny.
in the hands just got dethroned.
No, absolutely.
You really, really did.
God.
It really did, bro.
Oh, that was really good. Flint,
That
round of
was
applause to you.
incredible.
I have to
That
thank
was
Hank
Incredible.
giving the base of the joke.
That was
No,
so
hey,
good.
hey. It was
Hey,
a team
I
effort
walked so
all
you could
around.
run,
All
honestly.
around, beautiful.
Stupid style
Really,
walk,
that-
so stolen valor style could run.
That's crazy.
I thought hopping on it orcish style was gonna be fun, but no, super.
Oh my God.
Dude,
Stolen valor style is so much better.
Stolen valor style is
That's
crazy.
Okay,
Wow.
back to
Also, the
Back
context
to the
was
game.
wild.
plot.
Back to the game.
plot.
Anyways, back to the plot.
So you make out, you go cry at your mom's grave, and then you
Hold
go
on,
to,
I'm
to
gonna roll
the
something
clerk.
real quick.
Why
I'm
are
gonna,
we-
I'm gonna roll something real quick. Hold on. Well,
Was it good for you?
What's up with these dice, guys?
no, because I think everyone knows what save I was rolling. I hope everyone understands what Allegro. I gotta DM Wesley real quick. Hold on.
Oh boy.
Did you prolapse your?
No.
It's far worse.
Oh.
Did you come in your pants?
Tis in my pants.
Was that a premature ejaculation?
No.
check?
It was a con save to see if he could like stop himself from doing something.
Uh-oh. The grapefruit method's coming out, guys.
All Wesley said was, you know, the live action Avatar really wasn't that bad, and Allegro went, "Ah."
Flint, you Christ.
Okay. Okay, Wesley and I agreed. They do more than making out, but we were not gonna talk about that. We faded black.
Yeah.
Stolen
faded
valor
black.
style than a nat one.
No, okay, the nat one. Okay, just to explain, the nat one was not like
You
how
have
it
no
went.
impulse control.
It was.
No,
He's
yeah.
really upset right now with everything going on. It's a bad idea to sleep with Wesley. Is he going to know? Is he going to be able to keep himself like calm and like not do that and like be a good like behave? And
Yeah.
he failed spectacularly.
No, the D10 is going to be on how good it was, so go
Okay,
ahead and
yeah,
roll me.
yeah, hold on.
Oh boy.
Uh,
Watch this be a 10.
Well, it's got to be how much you liked it. That's all.
I'm gonna fucking throw myself off.
The dice tell a story. The dice tell a fucking story.
oh, you
What
can't-
the fuck?
You
That
can't
is
make
a
that up.
10.
You can't
That's
make that up.
incredible.
You can't make
Wesley,
that up.
please roll a D10 for me.
Yeah, you will have to roll a d10 now.
Oh,
Wesley's
think
going to roll
my
a 1.
memes-
Oh my god.
I think my memes for the night have just been like top tier.
Oh my god.
I think
Oh my god.
I don't know if you can write this. This is
Chat,
hilarious.
I know you guys can't see. I know you guys can't see what's happening right now. What just
I
happened
wanna
did it
is
wrong.
I do not
Allegro
want
rolled
to-
Oh.
Allegro rolled a nat
Oh,
1
we're talking about rolls.
on a Constitution save in order to be like, oh, should I sleep with him, and like decided yes, and then rolled
Wait.
a 10 on a D10. Oh fuck. Well,
To
there
determine
it is.
I was gonna
good it
ask if it
was.
should be a disadvantage because Wesley is an absolute sociopath. That's
That's true.
Sociopath-
Wesley is an
No, 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 no.
absolute
Wait, wait,
sociopath.
No, but that's not how that. Trust me, that's not how that works.
That's not how it works. Yeah.
It's not emotional. It's physical.
Yeah.
Sociopaths can still enjoy sex.
So
Oh, yeah.
Wesley
They're not gonna care
did
about you
not.
after.
Wesley did not have a good time.
But he might
Wesley
lie to
did
your
not
face for it because it was
have
some
a
of the
good
greatest
time.
things
It was
you've ever
yeah.
had.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
truly.
So wait, are you still a service top, Wesley? Right?
Yeah, that's why he didn't have as great of a time.
I don't. I can't. We're
There
not.
was a lot of servicing.
We're not talking about this on stream. Anyway, it was fade to black. Fade to black. Fade to black.
Fade to black,
Fade
yeah.
to black.
Fading to black. We are fading.
Do you
That-
still want to go to the club after that, or are you going to be thinking about Wesley too much?
That wasn't Friday night. That was sweat.
yeah, that was before. So do you still want to go to the club?
No, yeah, absolutely.
All right, give me a luck roll for the club.
Do I go to my
Who's
mom's?
in the
Do I go to
club?
my mom's grave Friday morning?
Yeah, you go to your mom's grave first.
You went to your mom's grave and then you go clubbing.
Not like
That's a
immediately.
wild.
Well,
Is
would
that
you
not
rather
the
them
order of
go-
operations?
Not
Would
immediately.
you rather them like
after.
go clubbing and
His
then
mom is
go to the
very
mom's
next
grave?
to the club, actually.
Can I buy flowers on the way there?
Sure.
Say, how much do flowers cost?
$5 million.
Like
If you're,
20?
are you buying a bouquet or buying a single flower?
Bouquet for sure.
You get the
Bouquet,
Costco
you get the nice one.
$5.99.
It'll be like $15.
Damn, flowers are cheap. 20, 45.
Yeah, that's insane.
11,000
sorry, that's wrong.
platinum.
Yeah, that's how I track my trust fund.
That's the trust fund.
I shouldn't have taken it out of here because I will take it out of. No, yeah, I'll use my credit card. So he uses his credit card, buys some flowers. He'll switch out the old ones, and he'll just sit there for like an hour and talk to his mom about everything that's going on.
So I met this boy, and I just have to say,
No, that's not. I mean, probably he talks about that, but his main thing is like, I'm a hero now, Mom, and I don't know what to do. I'm trying to be good for you. Like that kind of bullshit. He's just being sad, okay? Let him be sad, DM. God.
Let him be
you're
sad.
talking to your mom.
not
You hear the
horny.
ghost of your mom in the distance. You're having butt sex with the traitor.
That is that that's in the distance.
Yeah.
Don't know,
Cool.
so-
Let me give you that luck roll. Let me give you that luck roll.
Okay. The 10. That's probably one of the best rolls you've had for the club so far.
Yeah, yeah.
You don't take anybody home, but you get a few drinks.
Mm-hmm.
You
Can I
get a few free drinks
can I
from
ki- like-
a cup.
like kiss a
Go
guy
ahead.
kiss a guy on the wall near the bathroom, that kind of shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have a little bit of a thing with them. It doesn't go too far,
Yeah.
but you definitely
Casual.
get a little tipsy, make out with them. Are you going strictly for guys, or are you going for girls too? Because at the beginning you were hitting on a lot of girls as well.
Oh no, he's bisexual, dude. It's just there for a good time.
I was gonna say, because like I would say guys and girls are both buying you drinks.
Hell yes. Hell yeah. Do I get like a number or two?
I would say you get the number of somebody.
By the way, his go-to line is, "Ever been up in a plane? I can take you up in one. You wanna go for a flight?" That's like his go-to.
That just sounds
Allegro
very
wa-
creepy.
Allegro walks straight up to a woman in the club and goes, "Oh, you're a cute bird, aren't you? Why don't you go? Why don't you take the rubbish out and we go ahead and have a shag out by the dumpster? How you feel, huh?"
What the fuck?
Have a shag, smoke a fag.
Why-
Whoa,
Why
no,
did
no, George, you can't.
Why was your British accent just like
I was very-
aggressively
I was-
Scottish?
It was very Cockney, more than
Cockney.
Cockney. Thank you. Cockney. What the fuck?
Cockney sounds like a
Cockney?
terrible medical disease.
Cockney.
So real.
Your
Your
Guys,
legs
we're
are
pushing
dicks.
out
I'm
bangers
sorry.
tonight.
Yeah, so I go to a club, have a good time there. I will go home
Bubbles
alone,
up
and
when
then
I
I
first
will
met you.
send Allegro or send Wesley another text Friday night when I go home.
This time you're a little tipsy.
Yeah. It's so that's this time it is in fact the letter U and then up. I know.
Unfortunately, Wesley, Wesley, like we'll get back to that, but this will be at the time when Wesley's gonna be meeting George.
Perfect.
But we're gonna keep going down the line.
Do I find a kickboxing gym or like an MMA gym?
Oh right, give me a luck roll for that.
Thank you. Nice. Oh, that's what I wanted to roll high on.
It's the first, like.
You find a local MMA gym.
Nice.
You go in. They do require a membership, but they know your dad.
My father used to. Did you see him on the wall there? Yes. Heavyweight champ. Yeah, I'm Allegro Evans.
Heavyweight champ.
I'm his son. Yeah, Allegro Evans. Yeah.
Your dad's not a heavyweight champ here.
You said they know my dad.
They know your dad not because he's a heavyweight champ, because he's rich and his face is on all the buses.
What? His face
He's a heavyweight VIP.
His face is not on the buses. Have you not read my dad?
The buses that go to the airport.
Have you not read my dad's backstory? Wow. I
thought I did.
Wow.
I see how it is.
Don't you remember at the beginning when I said a bus goes by and you and your dad's faces on it?
Well,
That's
no,
how everyone
yeah,
found out you were rich.
there is a bus. There's a bus on it, but wow, someone hasn't read my dad's backstory. Okay, whatever.
We're gonna say he used to be a regular there, but once he got up there in age a bit, he stopped going.
Yeah. Kai Evans. But I just want to do a membership.
Right.
Probably come in 2-3 times a week.
Why don't we start you off with a 30-day trial? See how you like it.
Sounds like a plan to me.
They sign you up for a 30-day trial, and if you like it, then they begin to bill you.
Yep.
It will be $80 a month.
That's fine. Yeah.
Holy.
This is an official MMA gym.
Yep.
Really not bad.
Oh, it's an official
yeah, no,
MMA.
that's not bad.
owned,
That's not bad at all.
yeah,
That's a deal
owned
for
by
an
the
MMA
UFC.
gym.
Yeah.
Okay, I did not tune into that part.
Yeah, no, that would be really, really good.
No, yeah, that is.
Yeah, so I'll go on Monday, Wednesday, and then Friday before I hit the club, and I will work with a trainer there.
Okay. Is there anything specific you're trying to build up?
Just kind of like working on just like form mainly, trying to like keep my punches clean because I use brass knuckles. Obviously not at the gym. I don't bring the brass knuckles to the gym because that's a crime. But like I'm like working on my form. I want to try to like improve like just how I move in combat. So like I like my form's better. I'm a little bit more agile. That's why I didn't go like boxing. I went MMA.
You practice how to fight while under a wall of fire as well?
Yeah, I do in fact bring a torch and like hold it over my head as I fight. And like also like using all of my body like in MMA, like you don't just use fists. It's like you kick, you like, and so I'm learning that as well.
Got you. Okay. Yeah, because you're already proficient in your brass knuckles.
Yes.
So you're unarmed fighting then. Basically, we're going to go ahead and add a counter to it. So you will have 28 days. After 28 days, what we're going to do is we're going to add a bonus to your unarmed strikes and your brass knuckle strikes.
Nice.
So like melee fist fighting, you'll get a bonus.
Hell yeah.
All right. So now moving on, Flint. I know you messaged me what you wanted to do, but is there anything more you would like to do, or are you wanting to just stick with what you typed?
I also brought up like talking with the scientist who makes our uniforms about the I guess like it may not
About
have to
the
be like
javelin.
electric, but just like elemental type like javelins to add like some additional. And then I kind of want to like talk with Hank, but I kind of like because we have days where we're gonna RP it out, right?
Yes. Yeah, there's days
so
that
then
are
I
going
can-
to RP it out.
Do it during that then.
That could be a day maybe you and Hank go to Helix then, if you want.
Yeah. During that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm into that.
All right, so then we'll keep going on. I believe now we have Everly and Wesley. Or no, we did Wesley's already. Or is there
Just
more you'd
did
like to do,
Wesley.
Flint?
Oh no, I was just gonna say, just in case for the chat, I just trained for 7 days, bought a couple javelins, and hung out with Max and thought about going camping.
Yeah, because we did Wesley, so we have Everly and Hank is what I meant. Everly, what do you want to do?
Let me look at. So definitely gonna do helix work.
Right.
I'm gonna spend time looking into my mom and the logins that she
All right,
had.
so because you can go to Helix as well.
And then probably more firearms training.
Okay. Yeah. So when Flint goes to Helix, if Hank goes too, then I guess all three of you would be able to go to Helix. And then Hank,
Yes.
what do you want to do?
Well, I sent you some of the items I was looking to hopefully source from my military contacts.
Right, and I did
but-
message you back on those.
Yeah. So I'd be going to pick those up. For part of the time.
Do you have the money for all of that? That's the real question.
18,000. Yeah, I believe you said was like our total amount there. So yes, I can do 18,000. So I
18,000 would be just for those two items.
yeah, it's a lot, but that's okay for now.
Okay. So then you can add
Um,
those to your sheet then if you would like, and just minus the 18,000 from your sheet as well.
Sweet. I will do that. And then I also wanted to source the other item for that Everly and I were working on, but I'd probably, ask her to fund that since it's for.
And you have to remember, Everly also needs a new gun.
Yes. So I would be willing to pick that up for her as well. However much that would be then.
Okay. So you take her out to, you said you're going to go get a gun for her, take her out to lunch?
No, I didn't say that.
Yes, take her out to lunch. Take her out to
No.
lunch.
No.
Heverly.
Half the party's playing Persona.
No, dude, we're gank.
So no, I was
Gank.
gang.
No.
Gank is the
I
realest shit.
rolled the
We love gank.
highest. I rolled the highest for you, I believe. No, actually, it was Wesley.
No,
I
it
got
was
my
Wesley. We're
10.
all attracted to Wesley.
I got a 10 for Wesley.
The only one not
Yes,
attracted
like-
to Wesley is Everly.
Yep, solid 3.
Smartest woman in the party. No, my plan then is to go by myself to get the things, but basically take a shopping list of the items that Everly had asked for as well as her side of the cash to fund that.
Yes.
So I would pick it all up and ideally like in one run. And then I
Got
would
you.
have the cash on hand for it all.
So then we're going to go ahead and start the RP then. I'm actually going to start with Everly and Hank because I believe Everly might have something to ask Hank about retrieving items.
Oh shit! I just realized
You
another
said-
thing.
To go to your apartment.
Oh yeah, no, that's gonna wait.
You want to wait for that? Oh, okay.
Are they gonna empty it
No,
out
mine-
eventually, Everly?
So I figured maybe an email will suffice for now while we work on getting back. But yes, at some point I do need to make it to my apartment because I got stuff that.
Allegro, I completely forgot. That's why I had that in my notes.
I know.
I was like, I have this in my notes for a reason, but I don't remember why, so I'm gonna
Yes.
use it.
Just for you guys know, my dad was like a big like heavyweight boxer champion before he got really critically injured and couldn't fight anymore. And it's like we talked about it and it's in my backstory. Like DM was like, yeah, I'll make sure to write that down. And then Whoosh.
That's
Also,
amazing.
GM, I forgot one thing.
I'm looking
that,
at it now.
I found during. Yeah.
You can say it
I
out loud if
completely
you want.
forgot. Yeah, no, I was about to, but I just didn't want to interrupt.
No, you could go ahead.
Because I just realized that my best friend was Pyre. I'm gonna be trying to look into learning everything about Pyre, the hero, and see if he does fan meetups.
Does fan meetups.
Well,
Yeah,
that
he's
is-
a Rise superhero. Don't they like meet
At
people in
times,
public?
maybe. You'll learn rather quickly he's not exactly the one they send to the kids' hospitals.
No, that's perfectly fine. If they send him out to anything, I'm gonna try to like.
He'd give them all goddamn
Cyberstalk 'em.
nightmares.
There was just that incident in October when he got a little angry at this one kid who threw a water bottle at him. And
That kid is now Ash.
I was gonna
Those
say
Rise
something.
lawyers are incredible.
No, I'm gonna,
don't know
I'm
if I
gonna,
can see it on
I'm gonna, I'm gonna make
screen.
an executive decision and say
See?
skip.
You can't, then no.
I was gonna say it involves Hank's condition and a child.
Yeah.
Nope, nope, nope.
Yeah.
Where's
Yeah, I'm
my-
gonna go with a no on that.
Where's my
one,
spray
Chief.
bottle? Where's my spray bottle?
Dang, that's the second one. That's the second one I can't say on stream.
Oh my god.
The other one was great though. Homework.
No, oh my gosh, dude.
We're gonna go ahead and begin RP then. We're going to start with George and Wesley as they're going to meet up. This is obviously going to be at the end of the week, but it's late one night. And
Hey, baby.
Wesley, you go over to George's house.
What did you just call me?
No, I'm kidding. What? So Wesley's going over to the. I mean, he knocks on the apartment complex door.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll just knock on the literal front door of the
I
apartment.
mean,
complex.
there's buzzers. You can just buzz. I can't. I live on the 7th floor. I can't hear you.
Okay, so then first he will be knocking on the front door, and then he will notice the buzzer and then buzz.
Okay.
All right, you like buzz, and then you hear me.
Who is it?
It's your buddy, Wesley.
All right.
The door unlocks and you're allowed inside.
I head up to his apartment.
You
It's
get to the
very
apartment.
empty when you walk in. I don't know if any of y'all have seen True Detective season 1, but the way that it's literally just a mattress on the floor, and then there's like papers on the wall. Bunch
Oh
of
come on,
cases
come on,
of
dude.
bullets,
You can afford
magazines.
like a bed frame. Come on.
I can. I don't need one though.
Oh man.
There's
Mattress on the
nothing.
ground.
You see no like there's nothing. There's no dishes. There's
I think
no
they're a literal
artwork, there's
robot
nothing.
person.
Wow.
As said in
Wow,
the
that's
hit
so mean.
in the hit show How to Build a Sex Room on
What?
Netflix, a mattress
what?
on the floor is just sad.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, but the thing is, they
How to
have
build
like.
a what?
I don't know if that's
Look
a
it
hit
up.
show.
It is a real show and it's fucking hilarious.
It's a real
Wait.
show, not a hit show.
But the
But-
thing is,
we're not gonna get into that right now. Let's get into the game.
I'm just saying, Hank as a robot person probably has like made like comfo like Tron technology, making it like his body's an actual bed. I'm pretty sure he can sleep like on like a bed of like nails and
It's
it'll feel
literally
like
the
a
polar
Tempur-Pedic.
opposite of that. Half my body is like crudely implanted mechanical components that constantly
Cyberware,
make me
yeah.
pain because it's like too powerful for my organic pieces to contend with. So it doesn't matter if I sleep on a king bed or on like rocks. I'm always gonna have a difficult time being comfortable.
See, look at the
He's
privilege of
staying
this $1
without
million
the S.
man.
Wesley and
As I said-
George, take it away.
So yeah, he enters, looks around, and kind of goes, I see you like to keep it pretty Spartan.
I don't plan on being here very long.
Okay, very fair.
Why the fuck didn't you tell me about those? heroes.
Those heroes?
Yeah, your friends, man. What the hell was that?
The hell was what I did?
The Grand Inquisition you put me through? Didn't want to think that out at all, maybe?
I'm sorry for putting you through that.
That's fine. I mean, I anticipated something, but I would have loved a warning that all your friends are paranoid schizophrenics.
Just one, as of now.
Yeah,
But
you're
I'm
your
able to do it.
girlfriend, you're your boyfriend, your little buddy, right? You guys are smooching, aren't you?
I just gotta like.
Yeah.
You don't think that's unwise, sleeping with the enemy? Literally?
No.
Alright, man, as long as you don't get attached, I got no issue, but you know what we gotta do to them, so at the end of the day, like, if you get in the way, I'm taking you out too.
Oh, George. If I get in the way, please put the bullet in my brain yourself. God.
George cracks the first authentic smile that you've seen him ever make, and he turns around. He's got 2 glasses of whiskey. Well said. And hands you one.
At that time, you take the whiskey glass and your phone buzzes. It is Allegro texting you with the improper grammar, "you up."
With the improper grammar?
With the improper grammar.
He was just at the club and he was getting bought drinks.
He is crunk.
He is a little
He's
tipsy.
crunk.
He's just being a silly little guy.
Let's be a silly little guy.
Silly little drunk man. Does Wesley make any sort of face at that text that I can pick up on, or do you deadpan when you look at your phone?
His mouth twitches a bit.
Up or down? Is it like a half smile for a second, or is it like a confused expression?
I'm gonna lean towards more. It's a little bit of like a what?
Okay.
More confusion than anything. He's used to
So-
Allegro being.
Allegro would never use a you
yeah.
like that.
Exact. Like that's
So it's-
kind of where his brain's
It's
at.
the
right
real
now.
quick twitch with an eyebrow twitch added to it. Just
Yeah, just the. What?
Which one of our crusaders has decided to bless you with their presence here? Look a little taken aback there, friend.
Speak of the devil and he shall appear.
It's him again, isn't it? Jeez.
I'm gonna reply.
This is reminding me of
Uh,
high school in like the worst way, guys.
Sorry.
No, it's fine.
Uh,
I just got like really like self-conscious. I was like, oh gee.
I'm gonna respond to the text and say can't at the moment working.
Allegro's just gonna respond, and it's just gonna say, "Fine, but I'm pouting," and then with like a sad face.
it's also 11 o'clock at night,
Yeah. Well, he texted. That was about the same time.
or
he
it's
texted me the other
midnight.
night.
It's midnight.
It's the same time
Yeah,
he
it is
texted it the
midnight.
other night.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna put the phone away.
We need to talk next moves. That
Indeed we do.
compound was strange, to say the least. I didn't get much of a briefing before they sent me out here, but I was not anticipating R.I.S.E to be there. I definitely wasn't them expecting them to attack us.
I wasn't expecting R.I.S.E to be there immediately when we arrived. I thought they would be on the way. Give us time to prepare, but obviously that was not the case.
Guess they gotta
Though-
make it look real, huh?
That they do. But as for our next moves, I hope to get in contact with Magnus soon.
as
I
you
think
say
it's-
that, your phone begins to vibrate. You're getting a call from an unknown number.
Is this?
Don't pick that up.
This is Allegro.
Don't pick that up yet. Let's
This
move.
is on your public phone, not the phone that Everly gave
Not
you.
the. Okay.
Before you pick that up, I'm gonna gesture to the window, which has a fire escape, and I'm gonna open it and come out and like beckon to you, and we're gonna go up to the roof so you can pick it up there.
Yeah. I'll follow him. But not before draining the whiskey.
There we go. I snatch the bottle as I go out the window.
You guys head up to the roof. The phone call seems to ring for an abnormal amount of time, longer than a phone call probably should.
Yeah, I'm on the roof, I'm gonna answer it.
You answer
Hello?
it, and it's like the phone puts itself onto speaker.
Oh.
Says, well, it's about time that you picked up.
R.I.S.E. Who was the pleasure of who am I speaking to?
Says, Magnus told me to get a hold of you. Apparently, we have one of our contacts with you as well, the cyborg. We've met before. My name is Rook.
Hello.
I apologize, but I was able to listen in on your conversation a bit and thought maybe I could help out.
Help out in what way?
Well, you helped us not long ago by giving us a heads up of your friend's arrival, as well as R.I.S.E.'s arrival at one of our compounds.
Pretty sure they're pronounced rise, not rice.
Yeah, whatever.
Wesley, shut up and listen.
So we thought we would give you a little bonus. You've been wanting to meet with Magnus, but unfortunately he's a busy man right now. We want to send something your way, but it's going to be tricky for you to receive it. The nanobots that you installed into your friends have been helping tremendously. We now know the location of Vice's headquarters,
What
As-
the fuck?
along with the destination of all of your friends at all times, but that's not going to last forever. Eventually it's going to pass from their systems, so we need something a little more permanent. And if you can do that...
And your suggestion is what?
Have you ever put a tracker in a dog?
Are you suggesting I chip these people? And please
100%.
don't think that I'm against the idea, but I'm a little concerned that you think it would even be possible for me to do so. These are not
That's
dogs that I can manhandle. These are people, and they are quite powerful.
I'm
Yes,
sure we get
yes.
some sedatives, right, Rook?
They're organics, but luckily one of them among you is not, and that's why George is there.
So
It'll
how
be-
do you suggest it then?
A message comes through your phone. It says, this virus, if uploaded to his firmware, will allow me to have his location at all times, as well as be able to take manual control if necessary.
Of George? Or of Hank?
You said
Of
that,
Hank.
me.
Of Hank, you said, Rook, right?
That is correct. It says, George has a semblance of our software already, but he's been useful, so we haven't needed it. But if you can install this worm into the one known as Hank, we'd be able to keep his location at all times and potentially be able to slowly degrade any sort of securities that could be in place, allowing us control over his biometrics.
You leave that to me.
I was just about to say, I don't think I'm in his good graces at the moment.
No. All I need is a handshake and I can transfer it.
Says it'll be tricky though.
That's all good.
Says if he has any sort of securities, it could pick up on it. I'm not sure how advanced his software is right away, as your locations have been pretty sealed off from the rest of the world. The only thing I've been able to get is the location of Vice's headquarters. I haven't even been able to get any internet access. It's like you have someone there who's preventing me from getting in.
Would you send us that location?
Just right away. He sends it not only to Wesley's phone, but he sends it into your mind, George, into your cybernetics, as the location is beamed into your mind. Wesley, would you like to share where the location is?
It is Mount Albert.
Oh, of course, I know where that is.
Do you actually?
No, what? Mount Albert? Where is that?
Mount Albert, Colorado.
Okay. Mount Colorado. Who would have thought? Hiding underneath a giant pile of rock like the heroes they are.
Not Ohio? Wow.
Not Ohio.
Not Ohio.
Guys,
Not
I'm
Ohio.
fucking losing my mind over here. What the hell? What the hell?
Look, Rook, we've done everything you've asked, and I've got no issue doing it. You guys pay well. I'm tired of these egocentric, idealistic assholes, but I'm gonna need something from y'all before I do anything else.
I was just about to say, this is a pretty large ask. A very...
That little ambush that you decided to neglect to tell us about almost sent me to my grave.
So you're saying you couldn't handle it? Are you saying maybe our trust was misplaced in you?
No, I'm saying that with the right intel, I could have prepared properly.
Rook,
You keep keeping us in the dark like this, you're gonna end up losing this fight. We are not pawns. We are rooks. We are knights. You gotta give us more.
Very
I think
fair.
I prefer a bishop, but...
Oh my.
I
Lawyers.
believe on this chessboard, you both would be considered knights, and knights obviously need swords. So why don't I go ahead and send some your way? Tell me, what do you need?
Well,
Wesley.
I can't speak for George, but I need funds. Untraceable. And as much as you can spare. Something to grease the wheels of bureaucracy and also to maybe pay those who would be willing to further our cause. Even if they don't know it. Also, let me see if you can get any protective equipment for me that wouldn't be just a bulletproof vest. I'm starting to feel a little bit naked in these fights against the other superheroes, and not a great feeling.
You do like that suit of yours, don't you? I've done my checks on you, Mr. Schidt. Why don't we send something that's a little
Please
more...
Call me Wes.
Very well, Wesley.
Established a first name basis.
I'm gonna top Wesley off. Give him some more whiskey while he's talking.
You're gonna
Why
what?
don't we do
I'm topping
something?
him off.
You're gonna top Wesley? No, I'm just kidding.
We're gonna do something a little more low profile. How would you like some anti-suit protection, but it just looks like your everyday suit?
I think that would be perfect.
Beautiful.
Greatly appreciated.
And the funds you're asking for that are untraceable should be in your phone by now. We've had this stashed for a while. As you look into your phone, and you've been giving a Bitcoin wallet.
Nice. That's how you know. That's how you
You
know
have-
it's untraceable.
$150,000 in Bitcoin through the blockchain.
150,000 through Bitcoin?
Yes.
Okay. Let me put that in my...
Use this to grease the wheels however you see fit. As long as our mission is being upheld and you're continuing your support. And
Trust
for you,
me.
George,
I intend to.
you've been doing quite good for us. We know you're on our payroll, but we also want to reward you. What do you feel like you need?
How much do you know about Vlast's operations? I'm not sure how much my superiors have shared with you.
I know more than the superiors do. It's my job to know everything.
All right, well, you remember that Vladivostok embassy bombing 4 years ago? Or, no, 2 years ago?
I do. That was fun.
Yeah, well, I'll need about 10 pounds of plastic explosive, 45 depleted uranium rounds, and some of the BTC that they prescribed me for that little attack. For you, I look at Wesley. It's a berserk triethylene compound. It essentially makes me feel no pain and be a little bit more deadly in my fights. It's expensive, and they don't like it because it has some side effects that aren't great, such as psychosis. After that fight, getting my face wiped against the floor by those assholes from R.I.S.E, I just need something to give me an edge. And if I'm being honest, I miss the feeling.
Consider it done. You hear typing on his end. He said, a shipment from R.I.S.E will mysteriously show up at your door within the next couple of days.
Wonderful.
It seems they've misplaced some inventory.
I wouldn't say that. I'd say they sent it to its rightful owner.
There's one more thing I'd like to ask both of you.
You're already asking for a lot, Rook.
Yes, I understand, but this is of the utmost importance, and in fact, Magnus has even asked me to relay this to you.
Well,
It
please.
involves the lack of me being able to truly understand the dynamics of your group. We know the identities of most of you thanks to R.I.S.E's database. But there's one person in there who's been more trouble than they should have been. I believe it was Everly Knight. Her advances are stopping me from entering into the systems and being able to hear anything that's going on. We need you to work around that somehow, by any means necessary.
Any means necessary. Well, I prefer not to do anything too drastic, but
Speak for
do you
yourself, I
have
don't mind.
George, you are a goddamn beautiful hammer, but not everything is a nail.
You haven't met a bigger hammer than me, my friend. Everything's a nail to me.
I know that is what I just
Ladies,
said.
ladies, both of your hammers are of adequate sizes.
My hammer is so big, dude. It's so big.
It's not
Actually,
about how big
I'll
it
say
is. it's how
hydrate
you
time!
use
Hydrate,
it.
hydrate!
I just
Speaking
did.
of which, Rook, I actually have a question.
It's the
Could you
motion of the
send
ocean.
me the entire dossier you have on Vice. I need pictures of every single member's face. They refuse to show me them, and if I'm going to do proper recon, I'm going to need to know where they live and what they look like. I'm sure there's some gaps in the data, but whatever you have, I would much appreciate.
Before I disconnect this call, I would like to know exactly how your fight went. We understand that there was a loss, you know. But we also understand that 2 of the Vice members are missing from the group currently. Please tell me who and where.
Shade is in a convoy. Left your base. She's still in the back of the truck somewhere. Wherever those trucks ended up, she'll be there, hidden in the shadows. Gotta watch out for her. Make sure to bring bright UVs, flashbangs, anything that's gonna keep her lit up, because the second she gets near shadow, she'll disappear.
Interesting.
I did warn them about Shade, but George is right. You can deal with them as you see fit. However, I do recommend not killing. To be really quite difficult to explain that.
What do you mean? They're the enemy. They kill her because they find her. What do we have to explain?
Well, if everyone already suspects us, we don't need to give them more reasons to look into us. That's all.
I suppose you're right.
As
I feel like-
for Everly Knight, do you suppose you could send me some information about her? I would normally try and obtain this through the classic way, but
Wesley, if you'd like, I can handle that. I think I think I have an idea that might work.
If you'd like to know,
remember, no
she
killing
has
George.
recently started going back to Helix on a regular basis.
Oh.
So you may be able to find her in one of the...
That's very good information. Thank you.
We've intercepted
Wesley?
a few emails between her and Dr. Reinecke.
Oh, he's bad news. He cuts people soft with both saws. He's in an insane asylum full of naked people.
He says,
It's true.
all
I
right,
was
I
there.
believe our conversation is done here. Oh, one more thing. A few days' time, there's going to be an incident. Ensure that everyone goes with you to this incident other than Augur.
What in the world? This is what we were just discussing. This lack of communication. What incident?
Let's just say
George is
R.I.S.E
right.
is finally going to get a blow to them. It is long deserved.
Hey, that's
Can't
what
say
Allegro
more.
did last night.
We can't explain more,
Ooh.
but you'll
You
know
gotta
it when
stop
you
playing
see
with
it.
smells, Wesley.
Listen. What did he said there was going to be an incident, and what did we need to do?
He said, make sure everyone goes to the incident other than Augur.
Okay.
Hey Wesley, do you know if Everly likes dogs?
She just
Hey,
laughed
Rook,
over
do you know if
recorded.
Everly likes dogs?
Everly, do you like dogs?
Would they have that information?
Unlike you
Yeah.
guys, Everly's not a monster.
Everly hates dogs.
Wesley loves dogs. That's why
Well,
he's
a cat
dated
person.
bro.
Stop talking. Stop.
Do you like dogs? Yes or no?
Oh,
That's private information.
Does Everly like dogs? Yes or no, dude?
Everly likes dogs.
Okay. After
Yeah.
this conversation,
Player,
I'm going
yeah,
back to the
the
pound
character.
in the morning to get the poodle.
Okay.
Perfect.
It's evil, bro.
Thank you, Rook. A pleasure to conversate with you. Please keep in touch.
There's no response. Just a disconnected call.
Well, cheers to that, my friend.
Cheers to that, indeed.
We should get out of here. We don't
You guys
need
have
any
gotten
unwanted eyes.
a few objectives now. Plant a virus into Hank. Try to
gonna
get
write these
Everly
down.
to stop putting up security, as well as prepare for an incident that may be happening to R.I.S.E.
If you want to talk briefly before you leave, though, I do have a couple machinations of a plan. Hank, I don't think will be too hard. I'm sure he'll want to some sort of recon op or guard duty. I can find him there, lull him into a fake sense of security, and then I'll upload it to him. Everly might be a bit more difficult. However,
Well, I can always do.
I'm thinking of distracting her, and once she's out of her environment, you move in and plant the virus.
Sure. Can do
Sounds
that,
good.
dude. So we got. Oh, right. Incident. incident. Everyone except Augur. How do you spell augur?
A-U-G-U or E-R?
That's what I'm trying to.
It's
You
you.
are.
Yep.
Augur with an E is a different thing.
Yeah, that's armor. Or a farming tool, depending on what language you're speaking.
You guys ever?
Augur? I hardly know her.
Yeah, that's exactly what I said.
All
right.
With
Fired.
so then with that, because you guys can always like text each other, kind of like the plan, because we can do a little bit of RP with the others if you guys are okay with it.
Oh yeah.
No,
we're-
I'm chill unless George was wanting other stuff.
Nothing else. We make out heavily. Just kidding. No, we can move on.
Yeah, we make out so much.
No, no.
This is so much better than Allegro.
Wait, actually, no, actually, hold
I'll
on.
bounce
wait,
on
hold
a stupid
Wait,
style.
There's one thing I want to do. I'm gonna do a.
It was better.
Oh
Oh.
man.
Okay. I do not fall in love. We're good.
It was a better time.
Wesley falls in love though.
Oh man.
No, the 1d10 was for how good it
All
was.
right, for how much you liked it.
Yeah,
For bouncing on a stupid style.
Super
God
style.
Damn.
super
style,
style,
sorry.
dude.
Bouncing on an
style.
evil style.
Yeah, so where they're going,
Is that, all I can hear is just the Wario laugh.
Handlebar mustache with a.
We're gonna go ahead and switch over to the others real quick. We're gonna Hank,
I feel good
Everly,
about
and
this.
Flint. I know Flint's in the bathroom right now, so we just do
Yeah, we just
Hank
got
and Everly right now.
150K and like C4 and shit.
Oh.
now.
Flint is back.
Good timing.
All right, you three. Let me go and switch the music.
Can I just point
We're gonna
out
start-
that this is making me physically nauseous because I hate knowing something but not knowing something. Anyway, continue.
I'm so sorry.
We're gonna start
I'm not.
with
No, you're not. No, you're not.
Don't lie
we're
to
gonna
me.
start with Flint because I believe Flint is going to talk to Hank first.
Mm-hmm.
So you go ahead and talk to Hank, and if you guys do go to Helix, we're gonna have Everly already be at Helix. So RP away.
Thank you. That was, I think, our first big battle against other superheroes.
Superheroes, plural? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we were nowhere near prepared for that fight.
It exactly. I think we need to spend some time learning how to work with each other's powers. Like,
Yeah, I can kind of understand that. I think it would help the team if we had a place to train, small unit tactics and overall like teamwork and cohesion. Because I realize most of you don't have the training that I do, and it might help us all if you did. So. Yeah, I mean, I'd be open to, I don't know, setting up like a little CQB course for you guys or something, so we can practice like, moving through doorways and checking corners, stacking up, that kind of thing. Just simple stuff, but it could keep you alive,
I'm pretty sure we could find like abandoned buildings, like in old places like Letchworth or other areas that are within like teleport distance. Like abandoned mental hospitals and stuff like that.
I mean, ideally it would be someplace a little more private and secure than that, but yeah, I we could even build a course here. It shouldn't take up too much space.
Like,
Is that something you'd be willing to contribute to? Because I mean,
yeah.
it's a little bit of a DIY project in store for us then, but run out, get some lumber.
If you need like help like lifting things, when these changes to our bodies has been making it very easy to do physical labor. So if you need any help like building the course as well.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's something we can work on, definitely. I do have a bit of a project that I'm working on this week though, so I'll have to see about that. But I mean, yeah, if you want to start getting materials and stuff, we could get on that shortly.
Yeah, just get me the list and itinerary and I'll just buy it. Or figure out a way to get it. Maybe we could use
Okay.
that like airdrop like Amazon thing that Allegro did to get their brass knuckles.
We're absolutely not using Amazon to order like massive pieces of lumber that we would need to like construct a CQB course.
Oh no, that we could just go to Lowe's.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, okay, you had me for a second there.
I have a lesbian friend that loves Lowe's and knows exactly where she needs to go to get some good lumber.
Dude, all of your lesbians.
You could just say you could just
That's their spawn.
Sligger, you could just say you have a friend. You don't have to like.
Logan's not even there. I just wanted to make the joke. Have you not heard that joke where lesbians are for the Lowe's
Love
and
hardware stores.
Home Depot is for the dads?
Oh, I've seen that. Yeah, the lesbians are like an invasive species or something. They're too well adapted for the for the hardware store, so they push the dads out.
No.
The Lowe's and take over their habitat.
No. They're not invasive species. They're just different species. They can coexist.
They're just too well adapted.
Yeah.
Like we could just get like a U-Haul or something, and I could just transport the wood, and then from there transport the wood, and we could teleport it with Max.
I mean, no matter which way you slice it,
You see Max kind of like sitting at the main conference table, just head down in his arms.
You okay, buddy?
Mm-hmm. I'm good.
You don't seem good.
I mean, what do you expect? Just lost 2 of my friends. Not exactly handling it well. He reeks of alcohol.
Could we have it in the time?
Yeah, we did hit the bars.
Could we have in the time between like the 2 sessions? Could we have gone and like seen if we could find Shade? Because we have a tracker on the phone, right?
Everly hasn't said anything yet.
Oh, okay. Cool. Got it.
But he looks to you, Flint. He says, "I enjoyed, the hiking and going out. I know you're just trying to be there for me. You're a good friend, but gotta mourn sometime. I don't know if I'm ever gonna see them again."
Of course.
I overheard you guys saying that you need to go somewhere. Where do you need to go? I'll take you.
Oh. We need to go to a hardware store to pick up some wood. And what other materials did you need me to get?
I'll text you a list. I got some stuff I gotta go run as well. So, here, let me just quickly, and I'll quickly like kind of type up a list of the things that I had in mind, and send that over to Flint.
Gotcha.
And I'd go
Alright.
get it and go buy it.
I guess I'm taking both of you out then, and then you guys go in your separate ways.
Sure seems that way.
Right. Hold on tight then. He prepares his teleport spell, or his teleport power, and he teleports you guys back to Philly. there we go. We're back. If you need anything, you know where to call me. And he's getting ready to teleport himself back to Vice.
I say, Max, wait. Again, if you ever just need to talk, just not even about anything related to what's going on, just remember here for you, buddy. I know you went through a lot.
I know. Thanks. He, in a flash, teleports back to Vice. With that, I guess you guys kind of go your separate ways as Flint's going to head to Lowe's to get some lumber.
Yeah, like Lowe's or whatchamacallit, Home Depot.
One of them.
Any place that has like a U-Haul place along with it. So, because then I'll just go to like both places, see which one has cheaper deals or whatever.
And then Hank, where are you going?
I mean, I thought I was doing my my buy with my contact.
Right. So then you begin to go and do your buy with your contact.
Yep.
So then we're gonna say you both are gonna be successful in these endeavors. That includes Flint getting the U-Haul as well as needed. How much lumber are you getting?
Hank, how much lumber are we getting?
I guess that's kick it back to the DM. How much would we need to get started on, like a full-size CQB course getting built in the Vice Cave?
Give me 1 second. I'll tell you right here. Full-size CQB course, the lumber that you would need.
Probably a lot.
Yeah, but because you're gonna need standard farming lumber, plywood sheets, reinforced panels.
Plus targets and
It-
like
yep.
sacks.
It
I assume
depends
this
on
is
how in depth you want to go. Because you can do just like basic wood DIY. You can do an upgraded modular or a high-tech kill house.
Well, I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say we probably can't do a high-tech kill house.
So you're probably gonna do the basic wooden DIY.
Yeah, to start. Yeah.
Which is gonna run you around 15,000.
We can have these, right?
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna say we take a collection, and since everyone benefits from training on the course, like everyone would pitch in a little bit.
Who do you reach out to?
Well, Allegro did offer, so.
You reach out to Allegro first. We'll say this is still in the middle of the week.
Okay, cool. So I'm not drunk at home thinking about Wesley. Thank God.
Yeah.
Do you call or text?
Yeah.
I'll call.
Hank texts you how to text somebody.
What time would it be? Like midday?
Yeah, I would say it'd probably be more morning. It would be late morning.
Cool. He's probably like at the. He's probably at his desk. So you just hear like, as he picks up, you just hear typing, and then like, okay, I need to be out of here in 45 minutes for my flight. Please have my plane ready in 20. I want to check over it. Allegro Evans, how can I help you? Wait, sorry. Allegro Evans Abstract Airlines. How can I help you?
It's Vassal.
Oh hey, I am just about to go for a flight, but do you need something?
Yeah. I was calling since you offered earlier. I know Flint and I were thinking of building a, I guess we'll say a birdhouse for the group home.
Can I roll an intelligence?
Roll an insight.
Insight, got it. Okay. Come on, give me something good. Alright, yeah, 16.
You kind of catch the meaning behind it.
Yes, a birdhouse. Once again, Daryl! Not.
Yeah.
Do not smoke in here. I can smell it.
You just hear. Fuck you! You don't tell me what to do.
Daryl, I will call my father right now, and we will fire you. You are new here. Do not smoke inside the hangar. We have you know we have a designated area. Daryl.
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
You're fine. Don't call me sir. You can just call me Allegro. Thank you. Yeah, no, I can do a birdhouse. How much? How much? Daryl! How much?
He starts
Fuck you,
vaping.
you
instead.
aren't my dad!
How much were you thinking?
Well, Flint's running to pick up supplies now, so
All right.
I don't know. Can you swing 10 grand?
10 grand. That is 10,000, right? So that is one
That's
and
1,000.
and 4 zeros, right? 1 and 4 zeros. Correct? Somebody tell me
Yes.
how much. No, this is not Allegro asking. I just forgot to drop the voice. How much money is that? Is it?
That's 3 zeros.
Is
That's
it that?
10,000. That's
That's
1,000.
no, that's 1,000. 10,000.
It's 4
10 grand,
zeros.
10
One more
10K.
zero.
Is
Yes.
that?
One
One
zero.
more zero.
One more
Yes.
zero.
Okay,
There
thank
you go.
you.
Yeah, there you
Perfect.
go.
That's it.
Hold on.
Pull it from the trust fund.
I would not. No. Allegro's gonna kind of think for a second. He's gonna go. I mean, I'm gonna have to not get Starbucks this month. Which, let me tell you, that is a big loss on my part. I'm kidding, obviously. Yeah, I can swing 10,000. Would it just be 10,000 for me alone?
Well, I was thinking we might run a collection back at the the group home, since it's a fixture that will benefit everybody.
Yeah, of
And we
course,
can all
of course.
train with
Um,
the birds.
I mean, I just
Building
joined.
a
I just joined.
sanctuary.
I just joined a gym, so
Oh,
MMA.
well, this is a.
It's gonna be
Oh,
fun.
so like fighting like they do on TV. That's how you want to.
No.
train,
Okay. What do you think MMA fighting is? Because that's not what MMA fighting is.
What do you mean? It's literally on TV. It's UFC.
Well, no, it is on TV, but like that's like at least like the gyms. They do
The money
fighting.
bag.
Allegro only attends dance fighting classes.
Oh my god. No, the only combat training I have is stage combat DM. No, yeah, I can do a collection at the home, and then I will cover whatever we can't cover, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, sure. It's just he's running out to get the lumber right now, so.
There's just a crash behind him, and you just hear.
God damn it, Daryl.
But training a new mechanic since the old one fucked with the wings, the landing
Daryl,
gear.
put the goddamn vape down and help me carry this.
Oh dear lord. Okay, I have to go handle this. I have a flight. But yeah, no. Put me whatever you need. If you can't cover it, I will cover what we can't collect. But I can swing.
Sure.
I can probably comfortably swing 5. But if we need 10, I can swing 10.
Sure. Yeah. Just handle that all with Flint because I'm doing something else right now. But
Yeah, absolutely.
just let him know I sent you.
Yeah, I'll shoot you a text. I'm gonna go handle this. Daryl, and then the phone hangs up.
Dang, Daryl's a problem right now.
No, listen, we had a really good mechanic, and then he forgot to check the wheels, and then almost killed me.
So
I thought we had a
that's
dysfunctional
fair.
workplace.
as Flint goes to pick up stuff, they'll probably just like zell me money or whatever.
No, Flint will. It's not Flint. Allegro. I'm mixing up my characters. Allegro will send you a text on the private phone that says, "Hey, I'm gonna be in the air in like 20 minutes. I can't send it now. I can send it now. How much do you need? I hope to be paid back at least a bit. How much do you need?"
And you said it was 18,000.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna put in like 4K. How about you, Hank? Hank?
So that's the thing, is I can't actually put any in right now.
Allegro's just gonna text Flint.
How?
His credit card number.
That's
What?
wild.
That is some extremely rich person shit.
It is
That's
some
so
Really
extremely
crazy
so
little numbers on the
money
back.
that you're like, whatever, I'll just send him my credit card, and if fraud happens, that's fine.
I'll just block it, dude.
All right, I just all right. That's
But he's
and
gonna
then hit
send
up.
it. He's gonna send it with like an erase message feature, so like once it is like seen, it will erase. You know what I mean?
It's the attention Vice members. Omen has taken a plane and are planning to kill half the population with the Deoxys crystal. In order to stop them, Vice needs you to give us your credit card number, the
Social
expiration
Security.
month and year, and those 3 little numbers on the back of the card.
As well
But
as
hurry,
your mother's
or else
maiden name.
Omen will kill everybody.
But no, it literally is
This to
just
3 people.
All right, then
It's-
I would say that
because
Flint would go half and half, I guess, with Allegro.
no, because the credit card,
'cause-
because credit cards aren't due till like the end of the month, like paying them off.
Yeah.
So like he's like use my credit card. He'll say use my credit card now. We'll talk about it when we get back to Vice, and we can all talk to everyone and determine how much everyone's putting in.
Oh,
Everybody's like,
that's
"I've got
great."
$10.
Worst comes to worst, I'll talk to my dad about it. If you guys can't pay me back and I need a little bit of support, he'll be pissed, but it'll be fine.
Just in case, I will be able to contribute up to like 90% of the cost if it really comes down to it.
Worst, Allegro's response, worst comes to worst, we'll 50-50 it. Just use my card for now. I have really good I have really good credit with a smiley face.
Oh, that's great.
I gotta go.
Your
Daryl.
this must be.
Daryl has the wrong
Oh.
wrench. I gotta go fix this. And then in text he said Daryl with like a capital letters.
Maybe he's just having a hard day.
No, he's only a week in. He's having a hard time, but he can't break shit. Heart emoji. Have a good night.
Just tell him to slow down. That's what all the old people always say.
Just tell him to slow down.
I swear, like that's always the advice I always hear from old people. To like anyone like just starting out, is just like slow down.
Just take a breath for a
Not
moment.
like-
Take your
Easy
time.
for them to say. That's their highest speed. Like, all they
And
can
then I'm
do is
just
take it
like-
slow.
It's not fair that you're like 80 years old telling the like 20-year-old that doesn't know what the hell they're doing.
Back in my day, superheroes had to fly uphill both ways in the snow to help.
Back in my day,
Fly uphill
heroes
as well.
had to walk all the way through fire to become a real hero. Now these kids are just getting
That-
shocked with Deoxys crystals.
Back in my day, they used to not be able to afford anything but a Planet Fitness gym membership.
Grandpa, Planet Fitness shut down 20 years ago. You need to stop talking.
Grandpa, Planet Fitness bought
$10 a month.
They're gone.
Oscar Mayer bought Planet Fitness 20 years ago. What's wrong with you?
Oh.
Oh god, that's horrific. Go to the gym and there's like.
I'm
hot
playing a
dog vending
fitness
machines
dick
for
in your mouth.
protein.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna go over to the wiener press, you guys. You want to join?
Guys, we're gonna get demonetized.
Yeah, we're. Yeah.
Wait, now we're getting demonetized?
That means free reign to say whatever we want.
Joke's on you, we were never monetized in the
Homelander
first
mode
place.
activated.
So before Flint, you guys are able to like contact the next person to see how much they can like join in, or you're able to make the purchase. You're getting a call on your phone. It's somebody from the department, from your work.
Oh shit.
Which one?
It's from records.
Wait, is it to me or is it to Allegro?
You.
It's to you, Flint.
Okay, then yeah, I answered. Hello.
Why is the fire department calling me?
I didn't hear the fire department part. I'm sorry.
Mr. Coleman, we're calling in regards to some of the files that you've asked us to pull a day or two ago.
Yes. Thank you.
Not a problem. You were looking up more information on your old partner, Quander. Is that correct?
Yeah. It's getting close to the anniversary, and I'm just trying to like close up to blast like relevant information of paperwork I didn't file from back then.
Of course, we absolutely understand. Was there anything specific that you were looking for?
Just the general things around like the last like couple months of his career. At least like the last 3 months.
Give me 1 second. Of course. The last few months we can see on record, you and him were stationed together. We see that you had fought fires quite regularly. During that time, it seemed there was an uptick in fires. We believed that there was an arsonist on the loose, and that was being investigated during the time. Unfortunately, during one of the arsonist's fires, Quander had been caught within it, with other civilians who had died. That was the day I believe you were late onto call. But there was no suspicious activity within the last few months, other than the increased activity.
Was that increase of activity ever caught or figured out as to what happened within the last decade?
Detectives closed the case because shortly after that fire, it seemed that the arsonist's fires had finally died down and stopped altogether.
So it just was a problem that solved itself?
We believe one of the victims that was caught within the fire may have been the arsonist. Inspectors pointed actually to Quander at one point, believing that he may have been starting the fires himself, but no evidence was ever gathered, so the case was closed.
All right. That answered pretty much everything. And just double checking, when was the date of the fire?
It's a good question, because I don't think you actually have that in your notes.
I thought I did.
I don't think you have the exact date. Felt comfortable since the purpose settled. His car broke down during the biggest fire of the year, and by the time it made it to the firehouse, the blaze had become the most catastrophic event in decades. Okay, so you don't have like a specific date.
Oh, fuck. I thought I made a document. Forgot. Alright, we'll just say that we got the date and then I'll figure it out and send it to you.
Yeah. Well,
Sorry about that.
well, you're good. We'll say it was it was a July 5th. So it was we're gonna say it was July 4th. July 4th. I don't know how many years happened to you.
How long has he been a
see.
hero with
With
R.I.S.E?
Rise.
Yeah.
We'll say the past 3 years.
So then like about 4 years ago or something?
Yeah, that could work. So then July 4th, 2041. That was the day that 38 citizens, 10 firefighters were lost to the blaze. And then another 3 citizens and 4 firefighters deceased afterwards due to long-term exposure.
Alright, perfect.
Is there anything else we can do for you, Mr. Coleman?
No, that answered all of my questions for the paperwork I have. Thank you.
We understand, and our condolences to your loss.
Thank you.
They hang up. From what you've, the information you've gathered yourself about R.I.S.E as well, is that Pyre had become a hero a little over a year after that incident. The information you found on him before was this hot shot who came out of nowhere, and hot shot not in a good way. This person was incredibly hot-tempered, very quick to anger, and always seemed to solve everything with violence and burning.
Damn.
They kept him on a leash for quite some time, but his pure raw strength and his ability for combat is what rose him to the top and allowed him to enter into the big leagues with R.I.S.E.
So can I meet him, please?
You look through all of the records, and there doesn't seem to be any sort of meet and greets for him, but public events are held at the R.I.S.E Tower quite often, and many times during these public events, the heroes come out to meet some of the public and just take pictures and talk with them.
When was like the last one he was seen at?
The last one he was seen at was about 8 months ago. He went out with Shatter to meet some middle school students, and one of the middle school students pissed him off, so he punched him.
That's hilarious.
Look,
Now,
I
hold
mean,
on.
I've met some middle school students that I had trouble not punching, so I don't know if I blame.
Dude,
Fire.
13-year-olds will be like, look at that man with the feminine hits. No, that's what I'm sensitive about.
Yo, this is why we're the morally questionable chat now.
They say the incident involved one of the students pointing at him and calling him a villain rather than a hero, and saying that with that ugly mug, he'd be better just hiding it behind a mask, and he just punched the kid in the face and caused him to go to the
You know
hospital.
what? That's kind of
Okay,
valid.
never mind.
You know what?
That's
I'm
fair.
kind of on the kid. I'm kind of on the
No.
Pyre
Of a
side.
burn victim? Do you not have?
Like,
Guys.
yeah, a burn
Does, like-
victim.
Does he have like a
Guys.
social media presence at all, or no, not really?
He has no social
Not
media
after
presence,
that.
but he does have an Instagram with one photo, and it's just a middle finger.
Oh, I love him.
I'm not saying that hitting children, like, or punching people is like a good thing, but based.
Y'all, can you imagine if maybe we should have joined R.I.S.E? Maybe we'd be good people. Maybe we wouldn't be being betrayed by our own party right now.
Damn.
So, and you guys said that like later on you want to get all of Vice together and maybe try to pull together a collection pool of like money.
Yeah, like have a conversation about it. But if not, like
Yeah, that makes
Allegro will help.
We'll say then Hank and Flint, you guys are able to get back together after getting all of your items.
So yeah, like during the process of like going to and fro with the U-Haul and stuff, like I would like stop at like a Dunkin' Donuts and get some like donuts, and then when I asked Max to come teleport, I gave him like lunch,
He graciously accepts the lunch.
and then I bring him all the shit in the back, and I tell him we gotta do this another like 2-3 times.
He's just, all right. Guess I'm gonna go for it today.
I appreciate you, Red.
Yeah.
Any specific donut choice next time,
He looks at you
or are you more an
Yes.
avocado toast kind of a guy?
and sighs. He goes, avocado toast. What do I look like, a vegan? No,
That's not bad. Especially
never
if
go
you
with,
like
As
bacon on
he
top.
says that, you both get a notification of Allegro's Instagram, and it's him going, "Breakfast of Champions, avocado toast with salmon."
well, at least there's salmon on there.
And it's just a picture of him. It's just a picture of him at like a really nice restaurant with like a smile and like his captain's hat on. And all of the comments are just, "Oh my god, look at that captain's hat!" Like it's all just thirst. It's all just thirst trap comments, and he's just.
Oh, that's a waste. That could have been bacon. It's really good with
Speaking
some
of
bacon.
which, if the donut place you're going to has any gourmet donuts, I can never go wrong with a maple bacon.
I could just like ask for some maple syrup and some bacon as like a separate thing with the breakfast sandwiches.
Yeah, that's not the same. Just a glazed donut then.
Okay, buddy. And then I get like a coffee roll donut, the one that looks like a giant honey bun.
Ooh, those are good. Those are real
Those are my
good.
favorite. I love like slowly taking it apart into the center.
Y'all, I just ate, and y'all are making me so hungry.
With
Yo,
that,
we
you
got,
guys,
we got some fat fuck energy going on.
That's me.
Hank,
Shit.
you meet up with your contact again. Are you doing this legally or through your military contact?
I mean, I don't know that it's legal to purchase this much plastic explosives, and
Give me a luck roll.
Yeah.
We're twinning,
Yeah.
dude. What?
I was like, so I'm pretty sure you can get the 50 legally. It's just the C4 that would be a little
Yeah.
more dubious.
Go ahead and give me a luck roll.
Yeah, I gotcha. 1d20. That's a 9.
When you go to meet him, you are successful in getting the plastic explosives, but he seems really, really on edge.
And then remind me, this is the same guy I met last time.
Yes, give me 1 second, because he was one of the guys that you were in the.
It was
in the
Mahler,
military with.
right?
I believe so. Yeah, this is Private First Class Mahler.
Okay.
His name
just
is
seems-
Mahler.
Yeah, he just lays out the plastic explosives. He's like, here you go. He seems very fidgety.
He probably got the nickname for not finishing his chicken wings.
You seem kind of nervous today. Something up?
Yeah. You could say that.
Shit, man, I'm all ears.
They're auditing the base.
And you're just telling me this now?
Says, well, I didn't find out until I was already on the way.
Shit.
Hershey, what am I gonna do?
I mean, it's... Fuck you, first of all.
Hey, you're supposed to say respectfully first.
No, that wasn't to the
no.
DM. That was to the character.
Oh, okay.
No, that was to the character, yeah. Alright, first of all, Blowfish, fuck you. Second of all, it's the feds, man, you know? They misplay shit all the time. I mean, how big was the last, like, deficit? It was like $2 trillion of just missing equipment.
That's fair, but that missing equipment was also abandoned overseas.
Some of it, yeah. I mean,
This
how much
missing
of that can they...
equipment is specifically just missing from American soil.
All right. Well then, we're gonna have to we'll probably have to lay low for a while. I understand.
Yes, this is gonna have to stop for a bit. You're not the only person I've been selling to.
Oh yeah. You know what? I don't ask questions. You don't ask me questions. I don't ask you questions. I get it. Well, I suppose in that case, it's been an honor. I hold up my hand to shake.
He shakes your hand and says, "Yeah, it's definitely been an honor. By the way, have you heard about Burgundy yet?"
Berg? No. What's she up to?
She's getting court-martialed.
Wait, what?
Yeah, apparently they were. There's some incidents going on overseas again. They were trying to send her back. She refused orders, and she spit in the face of her commander.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Oh shit, that does sound like her though. God damn.
Apparently, the insurgents have been acting up again, and there's rumors there might be another Syrian incident. Right now, it's just talk, but it hasn't been publicly known. Apparently, there's Russian terrorist group Vlast has been at it again.
Vlast.
Yeah, apparently their presence has become incredibly heavy in that area. The Russians have denied all involvement with them as it's a separate sect, but
Yeah, of course they
right now everything's on edge.
Yeah, this Blast group. I've been hearing a lot about them recently. Have you heard anything about them like here on American soil at all?
I'm not supposed to say anything, but yeah, actually there have been quite a few encounters.
You don't say.
Apparently there's a lot of sympathizers, and they've been gaining followers through the internet.
Yeah, social media's a bitch.
Yeah, you could say that. We think that may be part of the reason why there's such a rise in emergencies recently. He looks to you and like, you have been hearing about those, right?
I mean, I can't say I haven't.
Says, we think it has to do with them because every single emergence that we've gone to, it seems that there's always marks that Vlast has been there, almost like a calling card, like they're trying to lure us there or something.
Yeah, didn't I man, I must have read something in the news lately about some like attempted bank heist in Kentucky last week. Hear about
Yeah.
this?
Yeah, the cops found a few Vlast members, and they had to send in the Coast Guard to round them up for questioning.
The Coast Guard in Kentucky?
That's what they did.
That's wild.
Yeah, I didn't think I'd actually see anything like that happen. It's strange. It's not just like the banks though. That seemed like an isolated incident. It's been all over. I mean, everywhere they've been, emergencies have been happening over and over again. Innocent people are dying.
You think they're like planning some, large scale attack, and these are all just smokescreen to
I don't know.
the public's attention or something?
I know about as much as you do at this moment. Superiors are keeping everything pretty hush-hush, especially now that we're getting audited and they think there might be a mole in the system.
Fuck, this is exactly what they did in Syria, wasn't it? Like, just 100 little fires all over the region, and then, one massive attack somewhere critical while we're all spread out.
That's true. I didn't think about that. God, I hope they're not doing that again. Especially not here on American soil. That could end badly.
Yeah, yes it would. Yes,
He
it
begins
very
to,
much would.
to roll up everything else that he has that he's not giving you. And he goes, all right, I think we're good here. I need to get back before they start really asking questions.
Yeah, man, you do that. Shit. Do you still have Burgundy's contact? I must have lost touch with her over the years. Like to check up on her, maybe.
Yeah, but I don't know if there's much checking up on her you're going to be able to do.
Well, hey, I mean, I know what it's like to leave the military. Maybe not on the best terms. I figured least I could do is reach out and see how she's holding up.
I guess that's fair. He hands you over her contact information. Says, Good luck getting a hold of her, though. She's got her plate full.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't want to add to it, but you know, I'm sure she'll be squared away.
Right. Anyway, I gotta get back. I'll talk to you sometime soon.
Yeah, sure, man. We definitely gotta get lunch or something. Instead of being like this, right?
Yeah. Maybe we actually have a real conversation instead of me always bringing you some of our supplies.
Too fucking real. Beer's on me, all right?
He says, I'm going to hold you to that.
Yeah, I definitely owe you from the convoy.
With that, he gathers up his supplies and he heads out.
All right. And I walk away with the items that we talked about, and the items that Everly requested as well.
Correct. You guys begin to head back to Vice. You drop off all of your supplies. And with that, you guys can either head to Helix, or I can just switch to Everly, who will be at Helix.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'll probably head there and meet up with them.
And that is just Hank and Flint, yeah.
I believe so, unless anyone else would like to join them, because Flint wants to go talk to Dr. R.I.S.E about modifying a javelin.
I mean, canonically, I am currently on a flight, so.
Oh, wait, actually, do I need to take that time to do the other thing that we discussed?
You do.
Or would I
so
be
it
able
would-
to... Okay, yeah, so then I would be doing that and not heading to...
Okay, so then I'm going to do just Everly's real quick then, and you guys will be able to go to Everly afterwards. We'll say like at the end of the week. That's when everyone can like come together and kind of do some stuff.
Sure.
Everly, I believe you spent most of your week at Helix, yes? Like coming and going, working in your mother's office?
Correct.
One of the days that you're in Helix, as you're making your way to your mother's office, you hear a really weird noise from the main line. Like super out of place. It sounds like an old radio.
I would start to walk in that direction.
You head into the main lab, and you see Dr. Suckundees. He's messing with what looks to be...
I'd like to point out, when you
An
first
ol-
said that name, you were like, Suckundees. Like, you were being very careful with it.
Sugundees.
You're now just
You're
saying
like
it.
suck on D's.
You,
Like
you
you're
just
just
suck
straight
on,
up.
you enunciated. Anyway,
Yep.
continue.
Dr. Sugundees, he's messing with a World War...
He's messing with the World War?
a World War II radio.
Doctor,
okay.
it's all in the hands.
You see him.
Doctor, have
Come
you
on.
considered it all being in the hands?
You've got to start this up again as he starts smacking it. He goes, with all of our technology, why is the old ones the hardest?
What do you
Am I
plan
here
to
or no?
accomplish?
Dr. R.I.S.E will look at you and go, oh, Everly, you're back. Says, the radio that we've been holding on to for a while now has started receiving a signal.
Oh,
He says, we're not exactly sure where it's coming from, but it has been playing non-stop for the past few days. They amplify the radio a bit so it's louder, and it sounds like Morse code.
would my character know?
Make me an intelligence check.
Okay. That's a 19.
You can have my session inspiration.
Yeah, you know it's Morse code.
Oh, that's Morse code.
They look to each other. They go, why did we not think of that? I'm not exactly sure. My expertise isn't in Morse code, it's in confectionaries.
Yeah, why are you the one messing with the radio? No offense, but
Everyone else is at lunch. I'm the only one that's here right now, other than Dr. Reineke.
I mean, and I looked down at a watch. Lunch is over in like 5 minutes. You could have just waited.
No, the signal has started again. We need to make sure that it's coming through clear. It keeps cutting in and out.
What use is its clarity if you don't know what it is?
Well, that's what we've been trying to figure out. This is Dr. Reineke speaking out. Now that we know that it's Morse code, we can run it through our systems and at least try to figure out what it's saying. We've had this radio here ever since Fifi went missing. We believe that this could be connected to the plane in some way.
I hate that you said Fifi, and I was like, Reineke's a little dog?
Away with you. Shoo.
I mean, plausible assumption.
I'll have to readjust our computers to be able to read Morse code, as it's not exactly built for that. But that won't take very long, so I'll send you the results the moment I get them.
To me?
Yes, I believe you would find them quite interesting, especially if it is related to the missing plane.
Also a fair assumption.
But that is only a hunch that we have at the moment.
Well, I guess let me know if you need anything.
Yes, of course. And also, how is your research going?
Slow, but I feel like I'm getting somewhere.
That's good, but take your time. We know this is a difficult time with everything going on in your life and with what happened to your parents.
Yeah.
If it makes you feel any better, I can give you some of my salty nuts to suck on.
Fight me, and I walk away.
He looks at Dr. Anarchy. Did I say something wrong? I was offering my nuts. He just holds a handful of pistachios. For the
You
next...
think you're real funny, DM.
I think I'm hilarious.
You think you're so... Anyway.
For the next couple of days, you're going to be working in your parents' lab then. Is there anything specific you're wanting to do?
Well, I'm just keeping up with work because I want to get paid. Trying to look more into what I can about the nanites that my mom would have been working on.
Is there anything specific you're wanting to know about the nanites?
The biggest issue that I've had is because I took data from her computer and started using it on mine and had to learn all of it. So I guess maybe looking for a software or something that would have been made by her to make my life easy.
Go ahead and give me an investigation check.
That is a 23.
Dang. As you're scrolling through the computer, you find a program that she did write up. This was the program that the machine was running on. The one that exploded that sent all the nanites into Hank.
Oh, nice.
So this will run the same software to allow you some kind of control and have full access to their network.
Well, shoot, I should have started there. I just face palm at her computer out of frustration.
You facepalm, and then you get a little notification. An email was received at your mother's email.
I open it.
It seems to be one of her work colleagues that doesn't realize that she's dead.
Oof.
It is a colleague that is over in South Africa at the moment,
Okay.
who has been working on some of the machinery that's turning seawater into purified drinking water. They've reached out and asked if they have any more nanites that they're able to send over and spare, as they found that there's a degradation when it comes to salt water in the nanites. They don't seem to hold up as long as they thought they would, so they need something a little more durable.
Okay, I'm gonna respond to the email. And say, good afternoon, this is Everly. I'm the daughter of Dr. Knight, and unfortunately she has passed away, but I am forwarding your email to the appropriate person that is handling this situation. And I wish her the best. And I send it.
You hit send, and that's the end of that.
And I forward it to the appropriate person.
The next appropriate person would be Dr. Reinecke.
Oh, I sent it to him.
Is there anything else you want to do while you're there, or you just want to keep working your normal job and just like looking into the nanites more?
Well, I did message you other stuff that I will be working on as well. Just, on and off.
And I told you that you could do those.
Yeah. If there's time, I would try and look into more of the mysterious login with my mom's information to try and figure out more about that, since she is unaccountable.
You begin to look into this mysterious login that happened 2 days after your mother's death. Give me a roll d20 plus your proficiency bonus. This is going to do it with advantage, though. This is going to try to give you access to security tapes to see if anyone went in there.
That's a D20 plus 2 with advantage.
Yep.
I was trying to do it on D&D Beyond, and I can't.
Just, I guess, roll something that just has a plus 2.
Yep. Exclamation point R space 1d20 plus 2 space ADV.
That's Did I
You have
type
to
it?
put the R right next to the exclamation point.
Shoot, I thought I
La-da-dee, la-da-da, la-da-dee, da-da-da-da.
didn't realize I had.
There you go. 16. You begin to search through the computer's file system, and you actually gain access to the security tapes. You look around the time of the login from your mother. You watch on the security tape as your mother walks into the room. She logs onto the computer.
And she died.
She plugs in a flash drive, downloads what seems to be hundreds of files, deletes them from her computer, and then simply walks out.
And the
What
plot
the fuck?
thickens.
Did she take the flash drive?
She took the flash drive with her.
And this is 2 days after she died.
Yes.
Well, wait, hold on. 2
Good.
days after she clinically was dead.
Well,
Yes.
they didn't find her body.
Yeah,
Right.
They didn't find her body.
But we also know they have shapeshifters.
Oh, that's true.
God. Oh god.
No, but there's a
That
possibility
was my
that she
first
is
thought,
alive.
yeah.
Yeah, that makes the most sense. If anything.
She could be alive though.
No,
But
no. What
that's
makes
also
the
possible.
most sense is like that she's still alive. There's no body recovered. I feel like it's
No.
farther of a stretch to be like shape shifting.
What makes
Yeah,
sense
okay,
is that she's
Wesley,
obviously
whatever.
an
Here's the
alien
thing.
clone.
It can be both.
Oh no,
They
what
could have
Flint's right.
grabbed her, faked her death, tortured her for how to get into her computer, pretended to be her to go get the info, and then dipped as her. Like she
It's
could be in some
possible.
dungeon somewhere.
It is. I will also say it is also possible because of her studies into nanotechnology that maybe she'd already implanted herself with said nanotechnology, which allowed her to survive the blast. Well, I wouldn't dismiss that out of hand either. I feel like
Everly?
that's a little bit more of a stretch.
No, that seems reasonable.
What were you going to say, Everly?
When I went to her computer the first time, there was like a USB, like dongle essentially that was.
That was
required.
your dad's computer.
Dang. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Just gonna like spiral.
What?
For like an hour.
You spiral for about an hour. Anything else?
At least.
In that hour, just Wesley and Allegro.
Stop. Down. Sit. Stay.
That's what Wesley said.
No. If there's nothing else, do we want to go ahead and go to the end of the week where everyone is back together again?
Shit.
Okay. After everything that happens during the week, you all come together again. Are you wanting to meet at Vice or are you wanting to meet outside of Vice? Because technically George has got to be involved too, and he's already been to Vice.
Waffle House.
I mean, Pandora's box has already been lifted on that one. So.
No, yeah, he's just gonna come to Vice. He already knows. If he had tracking in him, he would know where we are. But he doesn't have tracking. We have goddamn track anyway.
Yeah. Remember the Taco Bell?
You bastard! You're kidding! You're joking! You are. Oh my god. Oh my.
Like Wesley's gonna get you like a box of chocolates or something, and each one is gonna have a fucking microchip in it.
No, seriously.
George, during that week, you receive a crate from R.I.S.E for some reason. That has all of the items that you asked for. If you want to add those to your inventory on the list. Or on your D&D Beyond. You can add those as custom items, and anything that I need to like actually add as a weapon or anything I can try to add later. You also see a nicely pressed suit for Wesley in that crate as well.
Yippee! I was just about to ask.
And then I will add that to your list a little bit later as well, Wesley, if you want to add that to your like inventory, like custom wise.
Sure. I'll put it in other possessions.
You can call it anti-soup suit.
Anti-soup suit. Perfect.
Yeah, it's like when you're eating soup and you spill it on yourself, it just runs right off.
That's exactly how I spelled it. Thank you for reading my mind.
Let's also, George, are you still there? Just want to make sure.
I have a soup command
Yes.
on the channel.
Perfect. Soup. It is the end of the week. Everyone you meet back up at Vice, Phantom and Augur are also there, just around the table. As you all kind of come together,
Flint and Hank had kind of called everyone together because he wanted to talk to them.
Allegra's 100%.
Is this everyone here?
He's still in his pilot's uniform.
I
Okay,
have my new poodle, Doubtfire, and me and him are hanging out and playing.
Your new poodle.
Yeah, I went and got
Poodle
the poodle.
Doubtfire.
Oh.
Doubtfire's a good name.
That's really cute, though.
Yeah.
Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? That's it. I've scratched his ear.
Everly, do
Sorry,
you love
guys know
Doubtfire?
he's allergic to dogs, right? I just picked him up from the pound, and I didn't want to leave him home alone the first day.
Can I roll an insight check?
Bro, there is no reason.
For what?
No, listen. No, hear me out.
This is
There you go.
metagaming at its finest.
No,
bro.
hear me out. Allegra was already super suspicious of George. He doesn't like that he's back to the cave without them all agreeing on it because of the emergency. And let's be so honest, it's so weird for this new guy who just joined to be like, yeah, no, I like dogs. That's
What are-
suspicious as fuck. That is so
Hold on.
That is
No.
insane. It's suspicious to own a dog.
No, it's suspicious to
No,
be, it's
to
suspicious
bring the
to
dog
bring the
to
dog
the-
to the superhero hangout and be like, I just picked him up from the pound. Like that is so suspicious.
I picked him up on the way.
How is that?
Ah, there
Dude,
we go.
If anyone else in the party did that, there would be no suspicion. It would just be like
That's
yeah, your
absolutely
dog.
not true.
That is
I'm
not true.
part of the party.
If Wesley rolled up with a dog, I'd be like, what the fuck,
You
dude?
have sex with each other.
If-
What do you mean you don't want
if Hank rolled up and was like, yeah, I just happened to go to the pound and got this dog, because like that is just a weird thing to just randomly bring a dog into
It's
a space
weird to
like
bring
this.
your pet dog. What? How is it weird
I
to
will
bring
say
your
this,
pet
especially
with you? It's a
suspicious
dog.
Bring your pet.
If I showed up with like a cat and I was like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, I'm gonna. That would be
No, if
different.
you
First of
showed
all,
up with a cat, that'd be fine.
That's even
If
worse.
you showed with a cat, everyone would think that you're definitely.
No, we definitely think
Everyone
you're
think I'm
evil.
a weirdo. What do you mean? A cat is not supposed to just be going with you everywhere, especially if you just adopted it. It's like gonna want to settle into its new house.
Dogs
I'm not
don't go
leaving
with
a-
you everywhere. You don't take dogs to work.
Are you?
True.
Wait,
I've
wait.
seen plenty of people who
Well,
take their
there's
dogs
some
What
everywhere.
are you
offices
saying?
that let
Plenty
you
of
do
people
that.
bring their. Also, it's like service animals can go anywhere, even if it's not
Okay,
a service animal.
this is not a
Lots of
service
people
animal, this is
bring
a
their
poodle.
dogs to work.
It's an emotional support poodle, clearly.
No, this is so real, actually. Hold
Alright,
on. Wait a
I
minute.
think it's suspicious, but if you think it's metagaming, I will not roll. I just think that Big O
I
like,
just feel
oh
like
yeah,
you've incited so many different things that I've done. Like showing up with a dog is the least suspicious of all of the.
A
shit
little
I've
bit,
done.
yeah.
I would agree with that. I would say
I don't
showing
know
up with a dog is
why,
probably the least
for
suspicious.
some reason it like, cause the idea that I'm having in my head right now, I won't roll, but here's the idea in my head. It is a manipulation tactic when people try to get you to see them as a good person. And one of the things that, like, is proven that, like, actually, like, the whole, like, oh, I lost my puppy, can you help me find them? There's a reason that works, and it's because people inherently think people with pets are good people. It is a manipulation tactic. I don't think Allegro would know this, so I'm not gonna roll. It's just, that's why my brain was doing. My brain was like,
I
that's
was
how
gonna say I don't know if Allegro is the best judge of character because
No,
Wesley.
Allegro is not the
That's
best
the
judge of
thing. If you're
character.
not inciting Wesley, you can't incite. If you're gonna let.
No, I have
Your
incited Wesley. I just
face?
roll
No.
bad. I roll really bad whenever
This
I
is
incite
true.
Wesley.
This is
Clearly.
true.
Yeah.
I've incited him like 6 times, and every single time I've gotten below 7.
Wait, I thought you were
It's
only
kind of
inside one.
insane, yeah.
No, I've rolled inside on him at least 3 times, and I have not
Wait, you
gotten.
missed what I
True.
said. I think you were only inside him once. Oh,
Alright,
it was more
start
than
the
once.
RP.
Sorry, my bad.
Set on feet. Sorry, guys. I listen to too much true crime.
Wow, that was incredible.
So, I see everybody is here now. Hope everyone had a satisfactory week. This is really informal. I'm not really a little out of practice here, but the reason I called you all here because obviously some things went very, very wrong during our last encounter. I don't think anybody would deny that. and I think that our relative inexperience as a team was a contributing factor. And so Flint, myself, and Allegro have decided that it would be in the group's best interest to build a training course of sorts here in the HQ. Go over some small unit tactics together. Hopefully improving our combat efficiency and overall tactical know-how. That being said, shit ain't cheap. So this is somewhat of a donation drive, I call it, so we can get maybe a CQB course built up here and go over some stuff that I can show you.
Silence. They're stunned.
I mean, Allegro already knew about
Okay.
this. Allegro doesn't have anything to say.
I'm just playing with a dog. I'm like half listening.
See, that is suspicious. That is so suspicious.
Yeah, cool. So if you guys want to, let me know in the group chat, or I guess you can Zell Allegro at this point. Since you already
Yeah, I'm
spent
just
a
gonna
lot
be
of
very
money.
up to the point of this. It was $18,000. To buy everything. I
Holy
do not
fucking
have
shit.
that much money. I can't just spend that out of nowhere. So if we can like agree to like split it some way, it doesn't have to be even. Like I can probably put up 6 to 8K like very like comfortably. I would just like to like discuss splitting it some way, so it's not just all on me. If you guys do not mind, of course.
Right. So that's a lot
Yes, it is.
of money.
Yes, it is. Again, I'm not saying that it needs to be one person needs to put up all 18, but like, if we could split it a little bit evener, even if like you guys put in 500, 1,000, something like that, just to make it a little bit more even, so that I can
$2.
like buy food for the month, and I also like I need to like pay for my pilot's license, so.
There you go, Hank. I added
Allegro,
a
you're not gonna be
representation of your
What?
training course on the map.
You're not gonna be
Nice.
starving, Allegro.
Obviously, I'm not gonna be starving. Like I have my ways of getting food. I just,
Wow. Lovely.
Like that does not mean I don't want to. Wait, where is this training course? Oh my god. It is not that big. It is bigger than that. If that cost $18,000, I'm going
Listen,
to
it was
throw hands.
$18,000 and Hank took it, spent most of it on guns, took the leftover 200 and was like, "Yeah, I could make a training course."
Thanks, Clint.
Also, if you guys are looking to train with firearms this week, I will be available to instruct you on our course. Just please make sure to sign out your firearms from the armory. I do not want to have to tell you multiple times that all the weapons and ammunition that I have in there log. So if you go down to the range and you pop off 20 rounds, I want to see you sign out 20 rounds and an M4 for 2.5 hours or whatever, what have you, okay? Just make sure we're using the forms, guys, because if stuff goes missing, that's a problem, right? There's got to be some accountability and oversight here. So, please.
Phantom raises his hand.
Yes, Phantom.
Are you gonna purchase new ink for the printer because you used it all printing out those forms?
Yeah, I didn't
Um,
really want to bring that up, but
my God, ink is
I
expensive.
do need the printer, and
Uh,
it's
We'll get new ink, guys. It's just a...
no,
Okay, but
it's
we're out of
not like the
cyan
end of
and
the
black.
world. I just wanted to.
okay.
you
What
know.
did you take out the digital ink counter? Because you're supposed to do that, or else it's gonna tell you you're out of ink when you still have ink.
You're
Did you
supposed to
take
take
out-
those out.
Yes. Doesn't everyone know this? Am I going crazy?
How do you
Yeah,
know
no, they're-
that, but not what Google is?
Our printers from like 2010 still uses like
the ink cartridges.
Okay,
This
we're
is
buying
so
you a new
weird.
Yeah, we should do a new
Okay,
printer.
we just need to get a new printer. We cannot be using a printer.
All right, can we
I
can we
don't
like-
can we discuss
wanna be
though?
part of my equipment.
Let's get this out of the way. Who can put money in to the pot for the training course that Hank so graciously set up for us?
I can't.
I can contribute 2,000.
I don't know how much.
All right,
I just bought a
2,000.
motorcycle, but if anyone wants any tips, me and Hank served under the same guy, so I'm not too bad with pointers.
Okay, that puts us at
We
60.
did. I thought you said you served at
The
a
Marines.
completely different fire base.
Yeah, we both were with
Under
the
the same-
Marines.
Well, yeah. Okay. Anyways,
You okay, Hank?
yes.
Well, I'm only asking because you seem a little out of sorts. That's all.
I am definitely not out of sorts. I'm just spent a lot of man hours getting this course, planned out and set up for us. As well as running around and doing things. So, but yeah, I'm squared away. So.
Okay, I'm just making sure, just checking in. That's all.
No, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thank you, Wesley.
Well, I'd like to do. Sorry to just bring this up. I'm just really like it's on my credit card. I'd like to handle this now. I can do 6,000.
Mhm.
Anyone else?
I already said I could do the 4.
Okay.
You can
Here,
do 4.
I can send you another 1,000 right now.
Another 1,000. All right. All right.
Yep, yep.
At least 5 left.
I think I can do 2.
You can do 2.
Everly can do 2. So we got 3 left. 3K.
I can do 9. I'll do 9. It's
No. I'll
No, no,
take
no,
care
no.
of the rest.
No.
No, listen. You just dropped a ton of money.
Wait, so you don't have to.
I have
can...
some.
Are you sure?
I don't know. It's fine. I can square it away. Here we go. Pick me up to 5,000. That should cover the rest. 5, 6, 4, 1, and 2.
Yeah, it's 5, 6, 4, 1, and 2. So that would be 10. Yeah, that's 8. Cool.
Okay, cool.
Well,
So I
that's
guess
squared
with that,
away.
Allegro
it's-
is just gonna
it's-
send out like a Venmo. Like
Yeah.
You.
Wesley's gonna reject it and say, "I'm gonna need to do cash because they will flag this."
Right. No, that's a
And
good
it
idea.
will not-
That's
Yeah,
so
it will
correct.
not get
Actually, do you just want to direct deposit between accounts? Because you can do that now. If you just
Yeah,
want.
you can, except they will also flag that. So I will just get you cash and then I will give it to you.
That's a load of cash for me to be carrying around. But
You
all
want
right.
it in a check?
No, I can do 5,000 in cash. I'll put that somewhere.
Got a lot
Everyone
of
else-
places you can put it.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Bless you, Flint.
Allegro's gonna blush. And he's gonna hope that nobody else notices that.
Can I peep this?
Yeah,
'Cause,
can we roll for that?
DM.
Insight.
Roll insight.
Can I roll deception to try to hide it?
Go for it.
Oh, I have a -1.
Fucking hell.
Oh, it's Erkblitz.
No, it's okay, guys.
Oh
They-
wait, what?
Oh yeah.
Oh, did I not?
Can I?
Huh?
Can I
Wait,
give,
what?
Can I give?
I cannot believe I forgot to switch that over.
Can I give advantage to Allegro? Because I didn't say it very loudly.
Help action.
Is
Go
that
for
is
it.
that okay?
Let's see.
The exact same roll.
No.
Yeah, no.
Flint, you're
Well,
catching on
wait.
to something.
Not just Flint, Hank too.
Hank too.
Hank too.
It meets, it beats.
He didn't. I got.
Just slightly over.
I got it.
Oh,
Yeah.
he beat it.
He beat it.
Yeah.
Oh,
He beat
Yeah,
it.
no, Allegro just kind of, it's the same thing I do probably, because his ears get a little red as, like, he kind of, like, looks down and, like, looks back up at Wesley with, like, a, like, smirk on his face before he looks away and goes back to, like, setting everything up on his phone. DM, we could just say that we find a way to get the money to each other without, like,
Yeah.
flagging the accounts.
Yeah.
We don't have, okay, thank God.
Yeah.
So,
Boyfriend fund and boyfriend fund. Just some casual
Oh.
allowance.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Is there anything else you guys want to talk about?
we should discuss how we're going to get Rampart back.
And
As much
I
as
was
I
About to
would love
say
to do that, I think that the more pressing concern currently is figuring out Shade's whereabouts and getting her out of there, number one, but number two, figuring out exactly where Omen is at this point.
I also think we need
So,
to
I
consider
guess-
that the base might be compromised. I've been thinking about it
What?
the last week, and how did they know we were coming? R.I.S.E knew we were going. They were prepared for us, all of us, not just
I know what the plan is.
and not just Vice alone, not just Augur and Phantom and Shade and Rampart. They were prepared for all of us.
So, what are you saying? That they knew we were coming, so the base is compromised?
How else would they know? Either
Uh,
there's
also, the jungle outside wasn't bugged. They could have had cameras, listening devices.
but that
pressure
wouldn't
plates,
that wouldn't have
anything.
given them the time to get there. Even if they had eons to get ready, and because they had an alert on site, they wouldn't have had time to get there and prepare like they did. Siren was sitting there waiting. I'm
I
thinking
don't know if the
there's some sort of listening
base is-
device, or we have a
We
mole.
have the ability to travel across the country in seconds. You're acting like they are not. They're limited by mortal means of travel.
Well, R.I.S.E doesn't have. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think R.I.S.E has someone like Phantom, like Max. He's one of our greatest assets.
Augur speaks up and says, Allegro, I understand where you're coming from, but you have to understand, you're saying one of us is a mole for R.I.S.E?
No,
No. I don't think Allegro's trying to say that. I think that Allegro makes a good point, and how R.I.S.E being at the scene, waiting for us, was suspicious.
I'm saying
I
we.
can see where his train of thought leads.
I'm saying we need to figure out how they knew. And I was just putting possibilities that it could be that one of us was bugged on a mission, or that one of us has been implanted with, because who knows how long they had us unconscious at the facility.
Phantom says then there's an easy way to figure this out then.
Aye.
Have any of you had a long experience with any sort of R.I.S.E member recently, or been with R.I.S.E?
All of us were. When we were first when we first got our powers, they kept us and held us in a facility.
Augur says they did the same thing to us too when we first got our powers, but they never bugged us. Of course, that was years ago, so things could have changed.
Is there the possibility that they have their own augur?
I mean, it's possible. I can't be
Or
the
maybe
only
we're
person with this
overthinking it.
power.
It's a possibility, but I mean,
Phantom
even taking a step back further, are we overthinking it?
Phantom
Were
says
they just
possibly.
prepared?
If they already knew that Omen was going to be there, Omen may not have been their main target. Pretty much everywhere Omen shows up, we show up too, so they could have just expected us to be there.
That's my point. Maybe
also
we're
assume if-
overthinking it.
if the base is compromised, why this cat and mouse game? They could show up here and wipe us all out. Look what they did to us. I mean, 4 of us almost died. That was against 3 of them.
Yeah, but they don't know where we're at. That's why we've been constantly on the move.
That's what I'm saying.
Which is why
If the
our security
base
needs to
itself
be
is
the-
compromised. If the base is compromised, they would have come here. The only way that they would have known that we're coming is either someone in here is feeding them information, knowingly or unknowingly, or they have some sort of premonition or hidden surveillance that we were not aware of. But I just have a... They wiped the floor with us. They would show up here and kill us all if they knew where we were.
Which I think that's actually an excellent segue. Everly, do you want to share what we were thinking?
Everly seems to be very distracted on her phone during this whole time.
Emily,
Okay.
are you playing Subway Surfer 5?
No.
Wait, the 5th
I
one came
think
out?
I know
Yeah.
where the plane is.
What?
Sorry, what?
Sorry,
So,
what? I'm
long story short,
Sorry.
a plane?
so
Yeah, there was a plane that was stolen.
Fifi. Gorgeous
Well,
bird.
it's-
yeah, World War II
Did you say Fifi?
Yes, a warplane.
Oh,
The one that could potentially release an entire cargo plane of Diaxis crystals over a city.
They took out Apex
Well,
to
that's
steal
the
it.
theory.
It's not.
That's the theory right now.
I think it's proven because we have Aegis, who is all coked up on Deoxys crystal. They took the Deoxys crystal on the plane near the same time. I think it's safe to assume what the plan is.
Oh, I didn't say it was a bad theory or an unfounded one. I just said it was a theory. We don't have actually concrete evidence of them planning to do that. But considering what we do know and what they have, yes, I think that's a good thing to operate on.
Emily, how do you know what the plane
Anyways.
is?
Yeah.
So I can't confirm it, but Dr. Reinicke had given me some information while I was at work, and I definitely need to look into it more. I'm not confident enough to just come right out and say it right, because if we're wrong, then we could put ourselves in a pretty tricky situation.
No, you know what? That's fine. I actually don't say anything until you're absolutely sure. Just in case R.I.S.E does have one of us bugged. In case it is something like that. They won't be waiting for us.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, that's the other thing. Everly thinks maybe she can improve the security of personal devices with a sort of next-gen software update. I don't really know all the technical details, but seems like she can bang it out in an afternoon if you guys are open to that. If they do have any kind of surveillance on our devices, we can pretty much nip that in the bud.
Absolutely.
Oh, that'd be great.
I think that's a great plan.
Sure.
Yeah. So if Fern wants to like just pass Everly their phones, I don't know. Whenever you have
now?
some time, we can.
Oh, right, when we have time.
Like, you don't have to do
I-
this.
Our personal phones.
Right,
Like, not our
yeah,
personal
yeah.
phones are like our work phones, right?
Yes.
The
Yeah,
work
yeah.
phone. Yeah.
Yeah, Allegro
Yeah,
will
I-
hand his right over.
Yep,
And
same.
we also have to have the conversation of whether or not we feel it's appropriate to give George one as well.
If y'all don't mind, I would actually like to follow up with George personally,
Yeah, I don't know.
just to kind of formalize this whole deal.
Allegro will nod.
Okay, who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? You wanna hang out
See,
with your
that
new
is
friend?
so. I
You wanna hang
can't.
out
That
with
is
your
so
friend?
sus. That is.
Anthem looks
so-
over to you and says,
so
"Why exactly did you bring a
I
dog
literally
here?"
cannot do
You-
anything without you thinking it's suspicious.
No, every time
You
you
could
like.
sneeze.
George,
No,
I'm
listen,
Hold
going
on,
to go have to
hold on,
walk away,
hold
so I'm
on,
going to let
hold
the
on.
dog hang out with you guys. So I'm like, hey, do you want to go hang out with these people so I can go have a
Listen,
conversation?
there's nothing more suspicious than, hey, we need to check you out. Yeah, let me just. Who's a good boy? Look how good I am with a dog. It's so. It's like
So
when
if you
Hold
had a dog, if you had your dog with you and someone came up and was like, "Hey, I need to talk to you," you wouldn't be like, "Who's a good boy? I'll see you later." Like you would just completely ignore the dog and walk away
Yes.
with no. You're a bad owner. Then.
No,
That's
listen,
not-
no.
That's suspicious.
I take it's a dog. I'd be like, oh yeah,
I think
sure,
we've
and
learned
then walk my dog with me to go talk to them. I don't just sit there and go, "Who's a good boy? I'll be right back," because they don't understand what that means.
Actually,
I think we've
dogs
learned
do
some. I
understand.
think we learned some dog owner lore about Allegro over here.
I've never owned a
Truly.
dog. I've never owned a dog. The only
Oh,
dog
that explains it.
I have
explains
cats.
it.
I have
Well,
cats.
Dogs
that
kind
explains
of,
it, yeah.
Dogs don't need to understand what you.
Look at
no
this
one- most
dog
people
hater.
Talk to
I
their
don't hate
pets.
dogs. I share a dog with my friend. Her name is Kipper, and I love her. But like, if we're having a conversation, you just absentmindedly pet the dog. You don't have to be like, "Hey, bud, we have to have a conversation. Can you step outside of the room real quick?" It's a dog. It's not gonna listen.
Step outside. I'm
I
not
don't know.
telling the dog to step outside. I'm
I
telling
know
the dog
plenty of
I'm
people,
leaving.
my wife
Yeah,
included, who
this
just
is what
have
I'm
full
saying.
conversations with the dog.
Literally, everyone I know talks to their dog.
Yeah.
I
No,
talk
you
to my
talk-
dog all the time.
You talk to your. Okay, I don't feel like I'm being crazy right now, but y'all are making me feel like I'm crazy.
You are being great.
No,
This is
so
great. This
in
this
my
level is crazy. This level
Okay,
of
okay,
suspicion
hold on,
over
hold
dog
on.
ownership is a little insane.
Oh my
hold on,
gosh.
hold on. I think it's fine. Like and like Allegro saying like they don't have a dog. Like the like in my personal experience with a dog, like I know, like she didn't understand me one bit.
Of course,
but
I'm
that
not
did
communicating
not.
with it
No,
in
no, no.
English.
I
I'm just,
know.
like, talking to
I
it.
know, I know, but like I knew like she didn't understand me one bit. That did not stop me from saying, "Oh, you good girl. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna go over here for
That's-
15
Otherwise,
minutes."
you might as well just constantly bark at your dog. You know what I mean? Like,
Okay, but I did that too. Does that make me weird?
No.
no,
You're
but
fine.
that's
Well-
the thing. It doesn't. Neither of you speak each other's language. It's all like tonal and body
Oh,
language.
hey, I talked to my cat and she understands. Thank you very much.
No, she does not, bro. She's
Is that
just
why
like,
she
"Oh,
No,
what
wait,
about
hold
you
on,
now?"
hold on. Now, actually, the cats do understand, and they choose to ignore you. That
Correct.
is the difference.
Dude, ever since you guys had sex, you just take this on literally everything. You're like, no, it's totally fine. No, this makes sense. No, it's okay.
This whole thing has been happening in character.
No, this is not.
Yeah, this isn't even out of character. This is all in character.
This is an out of character.
That would be
conversation.
hilarious.
This is
all
an-
just
Next
kinda
time me
look
and
over
Wesley are gonna
you.
hang out like on our own, I'm just gonna keep making this sound.
George,
That's
if you want me to
good.
take your side, you have to sleep with me. This is the operation.
Yeah, well, I rolled 10 on our attractiveness scale, so I'm not complaining. Okay, let's do it. I'm ready.
Listen,
All
okay,
right, we gotta
you guys-
refocus.
okay,
We
you
gotta
guys-
lock in.
Just you understand what I mean by it's a little suspicious, right? Like I'm not saying.
No. See, before I got it before, even with it, because the serial killer thing is right. Like, that's a very common thing where someone's trying to lure someone away with, like, oh, my dog is lost. Can you help me look for it? But, like, if I just see someone being nice to their animal without, like, just because they're hanging out with their pet, I'm not like, I bet they've got bodies in their basement. You know what I mean? Like, I just think, like, oh, look, it's
Bodies
a
in their
normal
basement.
person with an animal.
No,
If
that's
anything,
my
someone like not if I were to like hear, if I saw someone get brought away from their animal, like they had to go do something and they completely didn't, they just get up, don't look back, don't say anything and walk away, I would be like, yo, they hate their pet. What the hell?
No.
Oh, I hate my
That's
cat.
not true. No. If you get up and walk away from your dog without telling your dog where you're going, that's behavior that makes me think, oh yeah, you have bodies in your basement, dude. Like
That's what I'm
that's not
saying.
normal.
That's what I'm saying. You like I even though I know my dog will never understand me, I still want him to feel like included and loved. I don't want him to just think that I just got
This is-
bored and walked away.
This is a wild conversation. I apologize.
This is the craziest conversation I've ever
Hank,
had, by the way.
Are you wanting to take George to the side to talk privately while Everly's working on phones for people?
Well, Wesley's
What-
looking
what's
at the
his-
dog really suspiciously.
Hold on.
Wesley goes over to the dog and is like, come here, boy. What's your name?
Actually, yeah. So I was
Yeah,
gonna
go
say,
hang out with Uncle Wes.
I'm gonna kind
Dog-
of take him aside.
Dog's name is Damascus.
That was
Doubtfire.
Stoutfire.
Doubtfire.
I thought it was Doubtfire. Yeah.
Allegro
It is
will,
Yeah, that's a way different.
Allegro will go over with
Mr.
Wesley and,
Doubtfire.
and pet the dog as well.
Yeah. He
I
bites
guess
you.
Allegro's
No,
a
I'm just kidding.
psychopath.
He bites you.
I rolled a 7.
that would
I
be
like the
wild.
dog.
You're like, the dog is a secret agent. It just attacked me.
No, Allegro's just
It's a
sitting there
shapeshifter.
going.
Hold on,
Who's
hold on,
a
hold
good
on.
boy? Aren't you the best boy? Yes, you are. His little British accent, because I love British accents so much.
Doubtfire starts like
Hold on.
hopping in a circle and just like barking.
I-
excitedly.
Wesley does like the dog a lot.
Hell
Dude,
yeah.
everyone likes the dog. If we have
I
to,
love the
if we
dog.
have to kick Wesley and George out because we find out they're evil, can we keep the dog?
Oh,
Yeah.
the dog will be long dead by then.
No, what?
No!
All right,
Well,
Well,
Hank,
it served its purpose. It'll get turned into a
Hank
burrito.
Hank and George have your role play while I. Ugh.
While you cry, I'll join you. Jesus.
The puppy.
I like the dog more than any of you guys, by the way.
Good. Perfect.
That's true, you do. Oh my god.
What are we rolling for dog liking?
1d10.
90-10.
1d10. Yeah.
What do you guys think I'll get?
We have 2.
Yo! What? What? How did you do that? I hate the dog.
I mean, you
God,
didn't
really
begin
went-
with anyway.
well,
You only got it.
I truly do not like the poodle. I really don't.
It was the poodle, man. It was the
That's
poodle.
what's so suspicious is Allegra's picking up on the fact that you keep saying what a good boy, but you just don't have the heart in it that you should.
I have plus
That's what's
5 to performance and deception. I definitely sound convincing.
But do you look convincing?
Yeah, do you look convincing?
I don't like that
pretty
you
hard.
It just
pulled
sounds
out,
like you're just
that you
judging
that
him 'cause
you
he's part
added
robot.
the plus to performance, considering
No,
that's
just
from your
kidding.
penis.
That's
This
okay.
feels like
It's
profiling.
a passive buff.
Alright, go do your
Agree.
role play. Go. We gotta-
Please do
Lock
your
in,
role
lock
play.
in, lock in,
Holy
lock in.
shit.
I feel like they're just profiling at this point. Like, it's crazy.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. Racism at its finest.
All
You guys
because
just
he's
hate
part
white
robot.
people. Oh.
Okay,
What?
oh my god.
Okay, do the role play, please. Lock in.
Yeah. Yeah, they're wild.
I'll go ahead and switch over to the music.
So stupid. Guys, even if
Hank's gonna
Wesley
take
wasn't evil.
George's side. You know what? We better not do this here. Actually, no good spot. If Phantom's willing to give us a lift.
Yeah, take it away, Magic Man.
Phantom
Alright.
shows up and he goes, "All right, where are you wanting to go?"
Let's see. Yeah, there's remember my old place back in Chicago?
Yeah, I think we went there once.
Yeah, just like kind of right outside there. Perfect.
All right. Yeah. He activates his ability and teleports you guys there to I believe the roof of one of the buildings. Correct?
Yeah. I've got like a little setup where I have like a little a table. There's like a mini fridge that's kind of like hooked up to a like a giant extension cord, and just a couple of
Gotcha.
chairs.
Damn, nice setup. You don't mind if I
Yeah,
smoke,
thanks.
do you?
No, go for it. You Bud Light? Or are you a Corona kind of guy?
You don't have anything harder?
Yeah, anything harder and I might risk taking a tumble off this roof, if you know what I mean.
I'll take a Corona then.
Speaking of which, ah!
Alright, here you go, man.
That was the
Thanks.
neighbor.
Air pop squat. And Hank's gonna sit down on one of the chairs.
It's actually, these cybernetics are hell on my back. I think I'm just gonna stand, look out over the city. I haven't been to Chicago in a while.
Oh, you recognize the skyline?
Yeah, man. I got stuck here a while ago visiting a friend. There was this wild snowstorm for like 3 days. All the flights got shut down. Airport was shut down. So spent 3 days in the city with a buddy of mine.
Oh, that sounds terrible.
It was all right. Introduced me to
Got
a
snowed in.
nice little spot. You know, Portillo's. You heard of that place? I don't know if they still have them around here, but that's one of the best
Yeah,
hot
I've been
dogs
there
I've
a
ever had
time
in
or
my
two.
life.
Fuck yeah, man.
So what's on your mind,
I've
friend?
well, listen. I mean, if you want to stay in for this news, that's okay. But I did some asking around. I'll be honest with you. I was just hoping you could clear something up for me.
Yep. Go for it.
I talked to a few of my my contacts that are still serving, and they seem to not be able to find any record of a George Reiner serving anywhere in the region that you claim to have served in. And I'm not doubting your service, first of all. You absolutely carry yourself like you're military. So I guess my question is, who the hell are you?
Look, man, when they remade me, they didn't just change my body, all right? They changed my mind, and I'm packing, I don't know how many $1 million of tech in my body right now. They didn't want unnecessary prying eyes finding service records and wondering where the hell I went, and being able to tie who I am today back to who I used to be, because they don't want anyone ripping this tech out for some big bucks. So they changed my name. I got my face reconstructed. Even my voice is different. Scrubbed every single service record of me. My own elementary school, you could call them and they will tell you I never went there. They told my mom I was dead. Told my dad I was dead. I had a girl back home. She thinks I'm gone. I had a funeral for me and everything. So I'm sure you're not going to find anything.
Yeah, I mean that's all fine and all, but you still didn't answer my fucking question, man.
I think
Listen,
I answered it.
if we're gonna be working together, I'm gonna need more to go off of than that. I'm sorry.
Look, I don't know what to tell you, man. I got no more information for you than that.
Okay. I mean, the others can think whatever they want to think. They can welcome me with open arms or not. Personally, I like to deal in absolutes. I like to know exactly who I'm working with. And Wesley just rolls up with his old kindergarten pal who's a fucking cyborg,
Third grade.
ex-Marine. Okay. Point being, you are a wild card, as far as I can tell.
Look, man, I'll talk to my spook, and if he gives me the go-ahead, then you can absolutely get the whole dossier. But I'm gonna be honest, man, the people you talk to, their pay grade is nowhere near high enough to know who the fuck I am. I mean, look, man, you got your little armory set up down there that you want everyone to check things out of, but between you and me, it's very clear. You got that all from... It's not exactly surplus, right? I mean, that's stolen.
Call it what you will.
Call it what it is. You're stealing from the U.S. military, and you want to sit here and lecture me about absolutes and unknowns? Dude, you're committing federal crimes. You claim to be a hero, but you somehow are suspicious of me?
Now that's bullshit. I never claimed to be a hero. I know what the fuck I am, man. And I have a feeling you do too.
Yeah, well, your friends don't know what they are then, or who you are. If they all seem to be walking around heads held high thinking they're saving the fucking world. We're getting our asses kicked. We almost all died a week ago. I died almost a week ago. You think I would just show up, get my ass beat, and pray that I don't die? That's not a chance I'm gonna take, man. Look,
Fuck no.
at the end of the day, I could have joined Omen with all this. I could have joined R.I.S.E. They would pay me better. They put me up in a penthouse.
I mean, who's
I'm
to
doing
say you
this-
fucking didn't? That's my problem, man. You're... Like I said, there's...
Look, you want me to be honest? Have you told them where you're getting that stuff?
Some of them know.
Some of them.
At the end
Okay.
of-
Well, Wesley knows who I am, so that means some of them know who I am. You know what I mean? I mean, this isn't a game of absolutes. I don't trust you guys. One of you could be a mole. Easily. If I tell you who the fuck I am, where I live, what my name is, who my family are, I'm gonna get a
asking you to
picture.
do that.
You just did.
I'm not asking for your family. Listen, all right.
If I give you my last name, there is no guarantee you don't give that to someone and they trace that back to the people I care about, the people that I will never get to see again. I'll never know if they're safe. I can't show up at their door and check in on them the way y'all can. I have to make sure there is no way that this shit leads back to the people who I love. I don't know if you got anyone like that in your life, but I feel like you got to understand that.
On a level, I can respect it. But on another, no, I don't, man. This job, if you can call it that, is the main thing that I got going right now. And I'm gonna be damned if I let some fucking no-name X Factor bullshit ghost motherfucker come in here and screw things up for all of us.
Trust me, you guys would screw it up all on your own. I've seen how you operate. It's a ragtag team, people who don't even know how to use their own powers. Half of them don't know how to fire a gun. You barely work together. I mean, it's not exactly a cohesive group.
No, it fucking isn't, man. And that's why we cannot have any more fuck up than we
I'll
already
make
do.
you a deal. You give me info on them, I'll give you info on me, but I'm not giving something for nothing. That's insane.
No, that's not how this works. You are trying to join us, correct? Remember?
I did.
Remember that
I
part
did.
where you're the
Remember how
person that's trying to join the group?
join you.
Yeah.
I'm here. I defended y'all.
I mean, from what exactly? The same people that were trying to at the same time kill you? Nah. Again, like Allegro said back at the base, for all we know, you could have been the mole. If there is a mole. Not saying there is, but
Right, and we're trusting
listen, you
the
can't.
airplane Nepo baby.
I mean,
Hey.
say what.
Those already know about like the level 5 tactics.
Wow.
Are good to
Allegro
go.
not even there and still catching flack.
Still catching strays
I'm so
from
mad
the
about
top
my-
in Chicago.
I would like to
Dog
point out.
suspicion.
I would like to point out both Hank and George and Wesley and George's roleplay included George trashing on Allegro.
He's just jealous. Don't worry. Jealous with.
He's just jealous because you're with Wesley.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
He can't have Wesley all to himself.
Wesley's been petting 2 dogs.
I'm
George's
dead.
gonna take a
I'm
very
gone.
Wow.
long drag of the cigarette, toss it off the roof, and turn around.
Oh, holy fuck.
Fine. I'll tell you something that you cannot share with anyone, and you're gonna. Well, I guess you're already sitting.
Yeah, what do you got?
I dug into your past. That
Oh, yeah?
convoy. You were part of it, right? Got blown to smithereens.
I did say that, yeah.
Yeah, you had a good friend. Lost his life.
I had a lot of good
blown
friends lose
to
their lives that day.
pieces. Yeah, well, one in particular might ring a bell. Name of Colt.
Yeah, I remember Colt.
Yeah,
He
you're
was a
looking
good
at
soldier.
him.
Hank is gonna like just kind of not like total. If you were a bit more undisciplined, his jaw would be on the floor. But instead, it's like the exact opposite, where his jaw is just clenched.
I reach back slowly to like the bionic side of my head, and you kind of hear like an indentation of something metal, and the voice changes to the one you recognize of your old friend. This convince you?
George
Oh my god!
I know that voice anywhere.
George?
Russell!
You guys are trying to take me out prematurely. Yeah, no, Hank is as aghast as he can be.
Look, man, I saw you. I wanted to tell you, but I am under strict guidelines here.
How the fuck did you survive that? We thought you were dead.
I was dead. I mean, heart stopped, brain dead, everything. I don't know how the fuck you brought me back, but there's more of me left in that sand and rock than I carry with me now. I don't even recognize myself, man. That man died that day. I'm a shadow. I'm a ghost of the man you once knew, but I guess admitting to you who I am means I also have to admit that the parts of me that I cared about most, that I valued the most, they're gone, man. The only thing I have left is a burning need to get revenge on those sons of bitches. They took everything from me. Everything.
I fucking hear you, man.
I'm sorry. Should have told
No, I
you.
respect it. You should have. You really fucking should have, man. Jesus Christ. And he's gonna Hank is gonna stand up and just wrap you in a hug.
George just kind of sits there for a moment with his arms at his side. Like, you can feel his body is like trembling very slightly. And then he like wraps you up in a hug, like real hard, and just says, I fucking missed you, man.
I fucking thought you were dead, brother. Oh, fuck, man. This is a mind fuck.
George, if you're wanting to at this moment,
Oh
I'm gonna
shit!
have you make me a hacking check.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
No! Fuck! Oh!
Yeah!
The plan worked. Okay, what's that?
You know what I was about to say too?
Yeah, I know.
Because you have
No.
the
You know what I was
virus.
about to say? I was about to say, God damn it, Hank, you ruined it. Oh, I've worked so hard to make George evil, and now you're bringing him back.
Guys,
But
he's
no,
still
baby.
evil.
I've
We're
never
going.
I've never been in a campaign that had this much backstabbery going on.
This is fucked, man.
Oh my god! Like
All right, so what's the
oh.
check?
It's hacking, so what is that?
So you already have the virus that you're just trying to send over.
Mhm.
Because he is caught unawares at the moment, it will be at advantage.
Yeah.
And it will be a d20 plus your proficiency bonus.
How do I add that?
Come on,
Oh,
come on, baby.
what is your
George is due.
proficiency bonus currently?
So it's
Roll,
R1D20
roll really low.
ADV.
Roll really low, please.
Yeah, R1d20 plus
Come
whatever
on,
your proficiency
baby.
bonus is right now.
Come
I
on.
believe it should be a plus 2.
All right.
Yeah, it's plus 2 space ADV.
Fuck off.
Fuck.
Fuck right off.
Yes!
T-
Yeah,
Let's
yeah,
go.
For chat, guys,
Look-
that is in fact a nat 20.
That is a nat 20.
Let's go. He was
Oh.
due. Come on, he was due.
No, he was doing that. He was doing
He was
that.
doing nat 20. Yeah.
No, for sure.
Can't even.
Guys, we're so
Game's game.
fucked. We're so fucked.
Hold on. With that nat 20, I would like to put in a back door to the program that allows me to remotely shut it down.
Oh.
You do
So
so.
that you can be in, like, sole control, basically.
So that if I so choose, they will not have your location. They will not have access to it if I decide to turn it off.
The
'Cause
virus
I'll be
that
honest,
you
dude, that did, that tugged on the heartstrings a little bit.
Tugged at the
I would be
heartstrings a
remiss-
little
I would
You
be
know what this
remiss
is making
not
me
to.
think of?
I appreciate the hesitation. I appreciate the hesitation.
In the Vampire Diaries, when fucking Klaus is like, turn it off! Like, that's all I'm thinking about right now. We're so fucked, guys.
You know what I'm thinking
yeah.
about? How Klexa is like the worst.
Stop.
Well,
Stop. Not on
there's a
stream.
TV show.
Try to
Not
make
on
everyone
stream.
hate you.
Stream does not
The-
know my obsession. You can't let them. You can't tell them.
No, this
the
is true.
virus that
Dude, it should
you
have been the 99.
infect,
Take Lex out.
the virus that you infect Hank with is called Ghost Hook. It is a BIOS malware. It is invisible to the operating system, grants root access, and GPS location and spoofing.
Guys, we're so fucked. Like, we're so
Guys, holy
beyond
shit.
fucked.
That was incredible.
No, we're
Because
not.
this is
Nothing happened. We don't know nothing.
because this is BIOS malware and it is invisible to the operating system. It cannot be seen through root files or through operating system updates. It will remain.
There's no way to get it off. Oh my god. We're so fucked.
There
that we
are
don't
ways to
even
get
know.
it off, but you have to know that it's there.
Right, which there's no way to do right now. So
Hey DM, you're amazing, and this is amazing storytelling because like
Yeah.
we have we know something's off, but oh my god, I'm losing my mind.
We'll debrief after for sure.
After
So,
I implant the hack, I'm gonna pull back from George to like cheers the beer to new beginnings and old friends.
into settling old scores.
Hell yeah. Clink.
Clink, clink.
Who do you think can drain this first, huh?
You know what? With all the fucking cyborg you're packing, you probably just store it in like a vat or something.
I might short circuit.
I feel like
Let's see.
it's not even fair. All right.
All right, 3, 2, hoorah! And then we both start. shouting.
Hoorah!
Start shotgunning.
Yep. Just shotgunning beers on a roof, getting hacked with
Hell
my
yeah.
So
bud.
you guys spend the next hour or two probably just catching up.
Yep.
I did wanna
and,
ask him. I actually did want to say, so if that whole bullshit cover story George Reiner thing was a lie, do you actually know Wesley?
Yeah, believe it or not, it was a roll of fate. Honestly, it worked out well.
Oh, shit.
I'm part of a small task force that's DOD, DOJ conglomerate, and they've been keeping tabs on all the superhero groups. They can't do anything at the end of the day because U.S. military still doesn't enlist powered people, so they have people like
Right.
me to infiltrate, investigate, and support. So the intel team have been keeping tabs on y'all, and they knew that Wesley and I used to go to school together, or camp, I suppose. Kind of summer school at the end of the day. We weren't great kids. But yeah, they gave me the cover. I went and talked to him about it. He's the only other one who knows. That's why he was so eager to bring me, because he got the lowdown.
Then
He's kind of a piece of shit, though, huh?
I mean, it's in the name, so like
Yeah, true.
I guess it comes to the territory.
I guess so.
And with that, he's earned Hank's trust eternally because once he did diss talk Wesley to Hank.
Well, hang on. So if you're both really working for the feds,
He's not. He's not
He's
working
not?
for them. No.
Oh,
They just told me that he's in the group. I made contact
Oh,
on
right,
my
right, right.
own and explain the story to him. He's always been a lover of secrets and espionage. He used to love spy movies when we were a kid. It's like his dream come true to help me, you know, with my alias, I think.
God damn it, dude. Fuck you.
Just insulting
then I gotta-
everyone, lying
Dude,
to everybody.
Wesley was one of those kids that like wanted to see if he could find the Zodiac killer. Like would read all the letters.
Yes, he had like the junior spy kit with like the magnifying glass and like the fingerprint
Oh, God
dusting.
damn it.
And at the end of the day, he says, maybe the Zodiac Killer was the friends we made along
There it
the
is.
way.
Yep.
Yep.
I mean, in this case, that is literally true.
God damn, I hate you. So, all right, then just level with me. If we're all on the up and up, I guess. You know, man to man, did you tell R.I.S.E we were coming?
What? Rise? Fuck. They're just.
R.I.S.E, aren't they in with the feds these days? They've been trying to get that military contract for years, I know.
Right. That's exactly why I have absolutely no connection with them. You should know better than anyone. Private defense will do anything to secure a military contract. Kind of money they're throwing at anything that gives them an edge against these motherfuckers these days. There's a reason why they haven't enlisted R.I.S.E. There's something going on with them that ain't right, man. I mean, I don't know what it is yet. I'm hoping to figure it out, but no, I got nothing to do with it.
Well, you know their guy Aegis. I mean, he went on a fucking rampage in New York City the other day, which I'm sure you heard about because that happened right before we joined our group. But brother, he had a Vlast tattoo.
What?
Yeah.
They're involved?
Apparently, I don't know if he was like, if it was some kind of sleeper agent deal. We think he was drugged, but I mean,
you hear like
fuck,
a metal crunching sound. You see that I've condensed the beer can to almost a complete two-dimensional, like crushed ball in my metallic hand at the mention of Vlast, and I'm like grimacing angrily.
and yeah, if I don't know if he's still has ties to them. He claims to have severed them, but never fucking know with those types. If
I gotta talk to
Blast is in with Omen, then, you know, shit. I mean, it's like there's enemies on all sides, you know?
I knew
R.I.S.E,
that from the
Blast,
start,
Omen.
man.
I mean,
Jesus
you
Christ,
said it
dude.
right. These people in Vice, they're not soldiers, not like. I mean, they're trumped up civilians essentially. They are. Some of them are decent, and I think they all generally have good hearts, which is, I don't know, maybe more to their detriment than it seems. But I don't know, man. I think they're in over their heads.
Yeah, man. Thankfully, though, they got you, and maybe they got me. I don't know how much help I'll be, but I'll do my best.
Well, you know what? I got enough pressure on my plate keeping these guys fucking alive, but I'll tell you this, man. If you stay on with us, and that's a choice you're gonna have to make for yourself, I'm gonna do my damnedest to make sure that what happened in Syria doesn't happen again.
Pretty sure I got a fire extinguisher somewhere in this thing. I'll be fine.
I'm serious, brother. I'm serious.
Look, I
No man left behind, okay?
appreciate it. I just hope you don't blame yourself for what happened to me. It's nothing anyone could have done. Humvee flipped over, crushed me, and I was gone. So just don't beat yourself up over this, okay?
If it was that easy.
Never is. We should get back.
You guys,
Yeah.
Those of you who have a phone, you get a picture on the group text. Phantom sends a picture of the dog on its belly and just goes, "Good boy."
Oh, I gotta get back to chat
Allegro
fire.
is gonna react to it with a heart emoji.
Oh, so now it's not suspicious. Oh, okay. Oh, interesting. Pretty interesting.
You did not listen to my concerns. That's not suspicious.
That's so funny.
Wesley is going to text the words thumbs up.
Allegro in private is gonna DM him and just text, darling, you can just put this emoji and send the thumbs up emoji.
Are we moving on to darling already?
Wesley, I'm a Brit. I call everyone darling.
Oh yeah, that's right. And then he's going to text, sorry, Allegro taught me how to use emojis, thumbs up.
Did you still write thumbs up and then put a thumbs up after?
No,
Like the-
it's
Oh.
just the written thumbs up. There
I
is no
didn't even add
emoji.
the emoji.
There's no...
Allegro is gonna
so good.
respond with a facepalm emoji.
All right, I want to see my dog.
Yeah, with that, I think
Hang on, before we leave, do you mind giving me a hand with this?
Hmm?
And Hank's gonna like flip over the seat cushion of the chair and start disassembling the C4 that he planted there.
Oh yeah, no problem. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah. No offense or anything. I just had to be sure.
Hey man, I do the same thing. Also, you would have been blown sky high, so. I
Oh yeah,
respect
no,
that.
I'm already on borrowed time, brother.
Oh, what?
Yeah, you didn't know?
No, what?
Said you did some digging on me. I'm sure you would have found out about the fucking cancer deck.
Now it's my turn to be surprised. What? Wait.
Yeah, bro. You remember all that fucking
Yeah, the burn.
radioactive ammunition they were having us guard?
Jesus.
Yeah, it turns out that shit gives you cancer when you stand next to it for like years.
Or superpowers.
Fuck, man. That's a lot of
Yeah.
taking. I say I
Yeah,
finish
well.
with my pile of C4 and hand it to you. Put a hand on your
you.
back. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really even think there's anything I can say other than I hope you live longer than you're supposed to, because that cancer shit, man, it's no joke. Sure, we'll find someone who can help, though. We're superheroes, right?
Yeah, well, that's the hope, isn't it? And if it's, if I'm destined to go out, I'm gonna guns blazing.
That's the way to do it, my friend. Should we call Phantom?
Yeah. Let's get out of here.
Roger that. 10-4. Let's move.
it would have been a few
Alright.
hours by now, which means Everly, you would have finished up with the phones. Hank and George, you guys are brought back.
Allegro's playing fetch with the dog.
You're playing fetch with the dog, and Phantom is just watching the dog run back and forth.
Come here, boy. Come here, boy.
I
Did
don't
you
know,
miss
that
me?
looks pretty
Come
suspect.
here, bud. Hey, hi. Did you make some new friends? Oh my god, you smell
runs
terrible.
over
What have
very
you gotten
quickly and,
into?
like-
Why do you smell like teriyaki chicken? What the heck? What have you guys given him? He's got GI issues. You can't just give
Phantom
him...
hides the takeout box behind his back
Look,
very
a little
slowly.
bit, guys. A little bit is fine, but too much is bad for the kidneys. Okay, so let's just try to make sure that it's like I'll bring treats. I'll bring a jar of treats or something.
But he likes teriyaki chicken.
He loves teriyaki chicken. He also loves cockroaches, but I, don't
mean,
feed them to him.
Who doesn't love teriyaki chicken? Teriyaki chicken is delicious.
I'm sorry. that was just really funny. He also loves cockroaches.
He chases them around my apartment and eats them like they're Tic Tacs.
Some like
Tic tac toe, if you will.
Tic Tac cockroach.
With that, is there anything else anyone wants to do?
I like to roll insight on the dog.
Go ahead, roll insight on the dog.
Alright, hold on.
You're about to destroy GM's entire
That is a
plan,
nat
which is
1.
actually having the poodle be the final
Shit.
boss.
It's the boss.
That's
That's
a
nat
Magnus.
one.
Actually, an Eldritch Horror.
That is
Exactly.
100% not a dog. In fact, that's one of those Chinese drones you read on one websites before long ago that definitely wasn't shady or anything and not full of conspiracy theories, but they've been making poodle drones for a while to spy on people. You're pretty sure that's one of them.
You just see Allegro like side-eyeing the dog.
Allegro. I
Not punting it
promise
into the
you.
atmosphere. It's a spy drone. Kill it.
Allegro just grabs a gun. I'll do it. I swear.
He just
We
like
were
slowly
about to have a-
Allegro, stop!
Yeah,
So
Mexican standoff.
reaches into his pocket, pulling out his
His brass
his
knuckles.
brass knuckles. Yeah.
The great George Wick.
There
Literally.
can only be one bloodhound here.
Highlander rules, but for a dog is crazy.
Oh goodness. Yeah. Is there anything else anyone wants to do? Because I know Everly, you're finished with the phone, so you'd be able to begin to hand them out.
So I would gather everyone around the table, like we did in the conference room when I first gave everybody the phone.
Oh, there's one thing I want to do. I want to look at Wesley with kind of like a slightly jovial expression and be like, "Hey, remember I told you about that Clippers game earlier that I was really hoping they'd win?
Yeah.
Guess what? Blowout. They beat them by like 30 points. Mission accomplished, man.
Holy shit.
Your Phantom goes, "What? The Clippers won? Damn it!"
Mission
Money was on the other
accomplished?
guys.
Hell yeah, dude.
I know, right? It was looking a little tricky at the start, but there was a brief moment of opportunity in the fourth round, and they smoked them.
Took it
was
out,
beautiful.
huh? Beautiful. Happy to hear it.
Beautiful. Happy to hear.
I'm talking about hacking.
No, yeah.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
What was that?
As you are all gathered
I'm having a
together,
cough. I just coughed.
it's late. So you all can head to your resting places, your home, and take short rests.
Allegro's gonna text Wesley.
You up? You're in the same room, but you go, "You up?"
No. When before they leave, Allegro's just gonna say my place with a question mark.
Before we leave,
Yeah. Like as we're getting ready to leave, so like we don't have to like you don't go back home and then have to move over.
Wesley doesn't respond to the text, but he starts following you.
Nice.
Wait, hold on. Wait. Let me just do a quick perception check to see if I notice the Allegro texting and then the text message notification come from Wesley and like looking down and then both walking in the same direction. Oh. Perception. Didn't like that. It's a... I
It's
did
check.
save.
It's
Yeah,
exclamation point
there we go,
C.
I could not tell, even with my advantage. I got no idea what's going on. I think they're gonna go get some more teriyaki chicken to feed to my dog.
Yeah.
No,
more-
that's real dog.
more teriyaki. Delicious.
To feed to the Chinese drone. That's actually what fuels Chinese drones, teriyaki chicken.
Like the
Teriyaki
birds, the
chicken.
birds work for the bourgeoisie. No. That poodle works for the bourgeoisie.
The poodles works for the CCP.
It's true. I saw it.
You guys all take your phones and you begin to part ways as you all start to go home for the night, and everyone can go and give yourselves a short rest.
Can you roll another D10, DM?
Yo, George, why are you at 1 HP
Go
still?
for it.
Am I still at 1 HP? I thought I... Oh man, I am. It didn't update for my log.
Hold
Oh.
on. Testing my theory. Testing my theory.
Go ahead and do the exclamation point LR again.
You're testing your theory? What are you testing?
There you go.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Oh yikes! Oh yikes!
The rolls, guys. The rolls.
Wesley, it's your turn. Wesley, we gotta see if it's opposite. If it just switches.
Oh my god, that'd be so
That'd
funny.
be so funny.
Wesley's like, wait a minute.
No.
Guys.
Ooh.
Still pretty consistent for Wesley, actually.
We're pretty consistent for. Should Allegro's be at advantage?
Why would mine be an advantage?
You don't do a D10 at advantage, so no.
I'm just saying.
All I can think of is Allegro sitting and going, "This has never happened to me before. I'm so sorry." Yeah.
Oh,
You're both
no.
saying it to each other.
No, it's fine. I thought I was ready.
And then, I'm sorry. I was just sorry. Let's just watch, and then he's gonna turn on the 100.
Turn on the 100.
God damn it.
The retro TV.
Give me a luck roll.
Exactly.
Oh no! DM.
Oh!
Is
I
it?
know what
Is
it's
it
gonna be.
episode? Is it episode 7, season 2, name 13? And I turn on the TV show and it just Lexa's death scene comes on.
This is a lot worse.
Oh yeah.
You turn on the TV to try to find the
It's the
100,
reboot.
but you don't seem to find it on the streaming service that you're looking for. You go to the internet and find out all episodes have been pulled and canceled.
Here's the funny thing, by the way, this is happening right now in real life. It's saying being taken off Netflix. Allegro is gonna go to turn on the TV and go, oh man, I guess we'll watch Winona Earp instead, and go over to Winona Earp instead.
Unfortunately, that has also been pulled and canceled.
The CW network has been bought out and vaulted.
CW Network was bought out by Disney, and they are replacing all the
You
shows.
do find Riverdale season 19, which has just begun.
They're gonna refilm all of the episodes with AI.
I got
Oh
one,
my-
I lost my 2 favorite lesbian couples. Aww.
George, when you arrive home, you step through the door, and the moment you shut it, bring the dog in with you, there's the smell of cigarette smoke. Very fresh, not yours.
Pull my gun. I start sweeping and clearing.
You turn around. Magnus Steele is there.
God
Jesus
damn it! He's meeting
Christ.
everyone but me.
Cool guy, cool
Yes.
guy.
You know, there's a reason we have these, and I hold up the phone. Like, you can text.
He says, "Yeah, I just prefer to do everything in person." He flicks the cigarette away.
You got another one of those?
He just chuckles, pulls out a pack, and just hands one to you.
I flick out my finger lighter and light it. Alright, what do you want?
He hands you a small baggie.
Oh, is this what I think it is?
He says, "Heroin
What
mixed
the
with
fuck?
deoxys dust. Bring it to R.I.S.E. Someone's waiting there for a delivery."
Did they know that they're getting the delivery, or is it a surprise?
Oh, they know.
Oh.
Let's just
So not
say,
like Aegis, huh? Yeah.
no. Let's just say, little Miss Princess who lives in her tower really needs her fix again.
Sounds good. I'll make my way there. Got anything else for me, or you just came here to let me know I'm your delivery boy?
He takes a long drag of another cigarette. Just prepare. When she uses it, all hell's gonna break loose.
That's what I like to hear. Well, if that's all, I open the door. I'm free to leave.
He walks out.
I close it, and then I immediately go and open all the windows so the cigarette smoke leaves the house, so that Doubtfire doesn't breathe any of it in.
Aw, good
Aw,
dog, Dad.
Responsible dog dad. Yeah.
Sit on
dog,
my
Dad.
couch, and I'm like, all right, come here, you son of a bitch. And it jumps up next to me, and I give it like a begrudging scratch on the head.
Oh my god, you're the dad that like got the cat and is like, no, the cat will not be
Yeah,
anywhere near
exactly.
me. Oh my god.
Exactly.
Yep. Later that night, you're gonna drop off the supplies without issue.
Beautiful.
The person who actually meets you out front
It's Augur, isn't it?
is the R.I.S.E hero known as Schidt.
I think I have something you need.
He goes, "You're new. Normally it's someone else.
Yeah,
It doesn't
well,
matter. You have the stuff."
Yeah, here. Hand it off.
He hands you a wad of cash, 3,000. He says,
All right.
"She really needs this, but right, she's just been going through this stuff a lot, so I'm gonna need more later."
Yeah, well, there's plenty where that came from. You just keep paying, it'll keep showing up.
Right. Who are you anyway? Like I said, I don't recognize you. You're not one of the normal dealers.
Yeah, well, the last guy who was coming here decided to take a little off the top, so we took a little off his top, if you know what I mean. Dude's, well,
He goes, "I've been out of the business for a while."
and
But
you don't
yeah, I
need to
get
know
it.
who I am, friend. I'll be honest, it's better if neither of us remember what just happened.
Right. All right. Thanks. He goes back into the building.
And I hop back on the motorcycle. I'm gonna spit on the front steps of the R.I.S.E headquarters in disgust and then peel out.
You peel out. Everyone who's gotten their short rest, gets their short rest for the night. But those of you who are in the city right now, because I believe all of you live within Philadelphia currently, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I believe so.
Some of you wake up to the sound of sirens filling the city, the ground shaking, and people running through the streets, cars beginning to pile up because no one can escape quick enough.
Wesley, wake up, something's wrong. Wesley,
What?
look.
The
and
emergency broadcast system is displaying on all TVs currently.
what does it say?
The emergency broadcast system brings you this announcement. A local hero from R.I.S.E has gone berserk. The hero known as Pulse has destroyed most of the city. Psychic abilities are being used. Everyone, please evacuate in a calm and orderly manner.
Wesley's gonna start putting on his costume. Or not Wesley, Allegra's gonna start putting on his costume.
Yeah, Wesley's gonna get his bulletproof vest, because did you get me my suit?
You
George?
did get your suit.
Fuck yeah! I get my suit. I start putting on my suit.
There's one thing I would like to do, because I know that that's about to go down. I would like to, I'm assuming it takes an hour or two for her to start flipping. I would like to drive out of the city and find a shelter and leave Doubtfire at the shelter and be
Aww.
like, hey, no, listen, it's all good. I'll be like, hey, I'm going to come back for him. I need to deal with a family emergency, and they do not allow me to keep the dog in my apartment. Can you guys look after him for a night? I'll pay you $500. I'm gonna come get him tomorrow.
You leave Doubtfire at a kennel.
All right, perfect. I just don't want him in the city if it's getting destroyed.
That'll work.
Oh,
Allegro's gonna give Wesley, because he has like multiple like of his little like eye masks that are like he has a few copies just in case one gets injured. He's gonna give Wesley one of his eye masks and say, "Here, I know you don't like masks, but it's just like mine. It's comfortable, I swear, and it'll keep your identity safe." I want you safe.
Looking like Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy out here.
Oh, Wesley's gonna take the mask and he's gonna kiss Allegro, and he's gonna say, "Stay safe."
You too. God, Allegra's down bad, guys,
Now-
and Wesley doesn't
now
get two
let's-
fucks.
Now let's go to the others. Hank,
Yippee! No, I'm just kidding.
Yes.
you wake up with the sound, with the feeling of your entire building shaking.
I thought I was in Chicago. That's where I live.
Are you? Oh, okay. So never mind. So then you would be
You
getting
go
the
back.
alert though.
Okay.
You'd be seeing it on the news that there's an evacuation in New Jersey.
I would like to point out, I did
Or
send
not New Jersey, Philadelphia.
I did send out a text in our group chat that's like, guys, we need to get to the city now. Rise hero going feral.
Oh
Text
hell,
on
not
my way.
again.
So Hank, I assume you get up and you're getting ready as quickly as you can.
Yep. Burn on my boots.
Flint,
Mm-hmm.
I would say you've probably already been up by this point for a few hours, but the sirens have you've been seeing them as tons of them have begun to fill the streets as they've been heading towards downtown Philly. And people have been running in the opposite direction.
I would try to, I guess, stop some of the crowd and then see what's going on.
You stop someone in the crowd. They're like, "Dude, why aren't you running?"
What's going on?
I said, "It's Pulse. She's gone mad." In the distance, you see this woman flying overhead, using her psychic abilities to rip apart pieces of the building and use them as weaponry on the civilians. And she just keeps gripping onto her head, saying, Get out of my head! The voices, they're still there!" As she keeps attacking everything that she can see. As you watch some of the R.I.S.E heroes trying to fight her back, but she's repelling all of them.
I would. Oh wait, I haven't gotten back my phone, right, from Everly.
Yes, you would have gotten the new one.
I would
you
have
would've-
said, "Hey, rise attack going on. One of theirs has gone crazy again. It is. What was the name again?
Pulse.
Pulse.
Hank's gonna reply. This looks like a job for 50 BMG. I'm in.
Everly, you're far enough, like, out of the city that you don't feel any of this or really hear any of the sirens, but you are woken up from the text.
Oh, I'm on the other side of the country.
You sit here on the other side of the country?
I'm at Vice.
Oh,
don't-
that's right.
I don't have a house anymore.
That's
I've
right.
just
You
been
live in Vice.
hunkering
So
down.
so you get the text the same time, and Phantom runs in and goes, "We need to go."
And then you just see a reply underneath that, and I write 300 big mean gardeners? Question mark? Question mark? Question mark? I may know one. Question mark. Dash question mark.
Allegra's gonna reply and say, I think he means the gun. Sorry, I think he means the gun.
George, how do you respond?
I've been waiting, so I wasn't even asleep, but I just see all these texts from the group chat, and I just said, "Where are we meeting?"
Oh, I also like put like a pin drop of the location
All right. And I just write on my way. See you soon.
Hank just replies in all caps, Browning machine gun.
Near me.
And that. Oh, go ahead.
Hold on. The
Uh,
last thing is well, no, sorry, Allegro, go ahead.
Yeah, Allegro is gonna lead Wesley to like a hidden elevator in the building, because let's be honest, all rich people have a way to get out that people don't know about. And
Exactly.
It goes down to the Batcave.
Oh my god, no, it just goes down to the
The Allegro cave.
And oh my god.
Batman.
He's gonna get Wesley to come with him just to make sure, because his dad's out of town, but he wants to make sure no one none of the staff see him.
Wait, no. The Hound Hole. Sorry, the Hound
Oh,
Hole.
don't
not
say
the-
that. That's worse. That's terrible. Actually,
That's where Wesley was last night.
stop talking.
Oh!
I knew it was coming.
Wait,
Actually, Wesley was not there last night.
I heard
if
it.
you remember.
wait. Wesley was hopping on in Hound Hole style?
Super style.
Oh
He
my
tried.
God.
It just didn't work.
and
Stolen Valor
Allegro's
style.
gonna start trying to make his way towards where Flint pinged, while also trying to help citizens get to safety. So like he's like, as he's going, he's like seeing if anyone needs help as he goes. He doesn't. If Wesley, if Wesley follows, Wesley follows. If Wesley doesn't follow, Wesley doesn't follow.
Wesley's just giving every citizen an aneurysm that he can. I'm trying to help. Oh, they're dead. I'm trying to. Oh, they're dead.
Oh no, that's so sad. They're all dying. No, I'm just
Allegro, I don't know what's happening. Oh, you're dead.
kidding. Wesley is following Allegro.
Okay.
Although Wesley will respond to the group chat with thumbs up.
The catchphrase is back. It's on the
We're
thumbs.
back.
It's all of them.
Everly, do you go with Phantom?
Yes.
Phantom and Everly appear to Hank first, so they can pick up Hank. And then they teleport to the city, meeting everyone else. And that is where we're going to end the session.
What a god! What a session!
What a session.
Lord.
Oh my
That was awesome.
god!
You sure you don't sound like you enjoyed it very much?
Listen, I'm going through it
Damn.
because
Allegro's getting seduced by the enemy and is just catch strays the
I'm
whole time.
I'm really pretty decent as like guessing how plots are gonna go, you know, just because patterns. And I think I know where this is heading, and I think I'm about to get Linnea's dadded again with my surrogate mom.
Oh goodness.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, I'm about to get Linnea dadded. But that
You
seems.
think that your mom's gonna come back?
No. I'll explain when because I don't want to metagame I'll explain
Okay.
in DMs what my brain
Alright.
is saying. But I think that is a good place as any to end this. This has of course been R.I.S.E, a homebrew 5e system made by our lovely GM that is licking his teeth currently. What the fuck, dude? Can I get a goodbye from Hank Vassal?
Signing off.
Can I get a goodbye
Signing
from Everly Knight?
I didn't die.
Can I get a goodbye from? I didn't get hit by a car either. Can I get a goodbye from
Oh, by
George
the way, you get hit by a
Colt?
car on the way to the fight.
Ah, no. We were so close, Chad.
Can I get a goodbye from George Colt?
Bouncing on it, stolen valor style.
Can I get a goodbye from Wesley Schidt?
All according to plan.
Can I get a goodbye from Flint Colman?
Good night, buddy.
Proud of you. And can I get a goodbye from our lovely game master?
Backstabbing and betrayal is the key to the game.
And I, of course, am Allegro Evans, also known as AlulaTheDolf, the streamer here on this channel. We appreciate all of you for watching us play R.I.S E.
Wait, we need a goodbye from Everly.
Everly did say goodbye.
No, we did one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Everly did say goodbye.
Okay, I didn't hear it.
Everly said she didn't die.
No, you good. You good.
Oh yeah,
Hit
you're
by a
right.
car.
Should you get hit by a car?
But I, of course, I appreciate each and every one of you who are watching. If you want to see what happens next time, you can always tune in on Tuesdays around 6:30. I know it says 6. Just give us some grace here. CST, and we will play some more. If you want a different D&D campaign, we play another game on Sundays. And if you just want to see me play games, tune in tomorrow where we're gonna play something probably Dead by Daylight. A kiss for all of you. Mwah! And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Bye bye.